Yeah. Oh man. I'm so damn tired. Working, man. Bloodshot eyes. Working hard out here. But I'm about to get up into it, man. Let's see my people start coming up in here, man. Let me get some tunes. Let me get some tunes. Play some music or something. Wait till my people start falling up in the joint real quick or whatever, man. You dig? You dig? What up with it? What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good with y'all, man? Yeah, y'all know what time it is. You know what time it is. Niggas got receipts and everything about there. But how y'all doing though, man? I want to know how everybody out there doing today, man. About to get up into this breakdown. I ain't even check out the homegirls breakdown yet. Really flawed. Y'all make sure I go check out the homegirl. The sis is really flawed. Go check her. She did a breakdown of Colorado and Arizona. I didn't watch it just yet because you know how like when you watch something, that stuff gets stuck in your head. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my live, and then I'm gonna go check it out. You feel what I'm saying? It's like when you hear that song, that last song you hear, and it gets stuck in your head or whatever, man. Or whatever. But yeah, I'm about to get up into it, man. It's all the way live today, man. We what's going down. But yeah, man, they got Arizona up this week. It's a lot of things like that was said, and I didn't. I had to touch on it first, right? I wanted to come in. I wanted to talk about a little bit about the. I heard some people out there blaming Pat Schumer for what's going on with the offense, right? And that got me to thinking, like, okay, yo, if this don't sound like last year, then what the hell do? I mean, a lot of things is lining up 4-2, the way things is going, but then people blaming the offensive coordinator again. Like, what is y'all like? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like again, blaming the offensive coordinator. So this offensive coordinator gets the blame too. Like after one, like it didn't even lose bad. It was only three. It was only bad three. Mind you, you up in the fourth quarter. What up? What up, Solid? What up? What's going on? Like, I don't know what's going on. What up, Cliff? Like, can y'all answer that question? What salute, Cliff? Like, salute fam out there. Like, but what's going on? Like, they blame. Like, I don't know if y'all heard that, but I'm gonna repeat it just in case y'all didn't. They're blaming Pat Schumer for the offense being the way that it is and not running the ball. Why would you blame Pat Schumer for that? Right? I mean, if I remember correctly, CU was up in the fourth quarter, 28-24. The defense lost that game, not the offense. The defense let up 200 rushing yards or some crazy shit like that, right? Wasn't the offense. You know what I'm saying? Like the offense moved the ball. They played to their strengths. I mean, they didn't run the ball, but still, like I guess that's Pat Schumer. But I'm like, damn, this shit's starting. He's starting to get deja vu a little bit up out here, man. You know what I'm saying? 4-2 record, one little loss. People start to panic, and I heard it. You said they always create a scapegoat for the real problems of the team. And Cliff, I'm starting to believe that. Like I see what's going on and I'm paying attention to it. And I didn't like that at all. I didn't like it. And I'm like, man, you can't blame him for that. You cannot blame that man for that. He was retired. If anything, it felt like Pat Schumer did a damn favor for Dion. Like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. They had one of the best college OCs to me, and Sean Lewis. Say what you want about Sean Lewis, but if I remember correctly, they were saying they couldn't do option routes or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Like I can't remember exactly verbatim or what was going on with that whole situation with Sean Lewis, but you need an offensive coordinator. You need a coach who's going to hold Shador accountable. Well, what happened to the last coach that held Shador accountable? He's with his own team right now as a head coach. Y'all fucking benched him after the fourth or fifth game. I mean, like, I don't know if I wanted to turn that into this, you know what I'm saying? But still, like, I just want to put that out here instead of commenting on people's videos, you know what I'm saying? And typing fucking paragraphs in their shit. Like, before I get to talking about this Arizona thing, I wanted to talk about this because you can't say that. You know what I mean? You can't say that. And I was one to say step up. You know, Shedeur needs to step up in the pocket up until shout out to Coach Hayes. I went and checked out Coach Hayes, good, bad, and ugly. And I'm like, oh, yeah, they're getting pushed back 5-7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He ain't got nowhere to step up. He has to escape the pocket. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get away from what I was just talking about. But Pat Schumer, the last coach that Shedeur had, hold him accountable. He got fucking benched and kicked his ass out. Like, that's just what it is. And I just wanted to address that. So we got Cliff and Solid Gold up in here right now. What up? What up, Goat? What's going on? What's up, y'all? What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling, man?
What's going on, Trucking? How you feeling, bro?
Just got back in town, man. I haven't had a chance to speak like the way I want to.
Well, you
so
can
I'll let Cliff go first because what I got to say people may not like, but it's breathtaking. So I'm gonna let Cliff go first.
We'll go. Okay. He said he gonna let Cliff go first, and then Solid gonna come in and cook. So what's up, Cliff? What's on your mind? What up, DC?
You know, to me, it's just becoming a pattern. I've seen Sean Lewis, San Diego State, seen what his real offense kind of looks like. I've even seen Pat Shermer this year frustrated at times when they've come to the sideline doing a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's frustrated because it's an overrule of something that he might want to do or whatever the case.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what, Solid and Trucking, I'm to the point now is let them guys do what they want to do and let the chips fall how they may.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I agree with you too, Trucking. You know, hey, they lost to Kansas State. Everybody's in an uproar. You know, coaches is cursing, talking about getting flexed on for almost 200 yards by back. It's not like you all are there every day and been there since January. It ain't like you didn't know this was going to happen when you faced Kansas State.
Right.
So all the surprise and the shock, miss me with all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado is who they are. We all know that. Yeah, they came out against UCF, put together a game, but you know, I mean, I'm not gonna say, well, UCF is down. Hey, UCF, everybody thought they would go be something. Obviously, they're not, but hey, they gave him an ass kicking. Credit to Colorado, but Colorado is who they are. Now they're about to come into the meat of their schedule, and we're really about to find out. I hope, and everybody out there, I hope that they can do something positive. But I'm not going to put too much credence into it until I can see it show out in front of me.
Exactly.
Okay.
So okay, I'm gonna start this shit off real nice and perlite, right? That loss last week is contributed from one person, and I've said this people in the Discord that that's that we have, and people don't understand why I can contribute this entire loss to one person, right?
Who's that?
Shiloh. It ain't even a question.
You can't put the
I've been saying this all last year. I said Shiloh was smart enough to hide on plays, right? He takes himself out of plays that get busted. He's smart enough to do that. I don't know if you know how to, I don't know if Cliff or Trucking, you understand what I mean by that, but he take his way out, himself out of a play. But
explain that if you will, sir. Explain that.
So, man, there was a guy that I was in school with, right? And I didn't notice that people do this, right? Because they teach you pursuit angles, they teach you things when you play the position, you worry about it's always the moniker, do your job, and everything else will fall in play, right? Well, you have guys that take themselves out of the play, right? So we had a cornerback, right? He was like the third on the depth chart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was third on the depth chart. So he wasn't our starter, but when he got in on those wide packages or those trips or just Omaha, just to keep it simple for people who don't understand what I'm talking about, packages, he would take himself out of the play. Now, most likely people would never throw their fourth or fifth receiver the ball in those contexts. but he wouldn't also go out of his way to make a play. So one of my coaches was like, man, every time I watch you, you take yourself out of the play. So all last year, I watched him do this, especially against Oregon, right? Now, you never seen him get lined up one-on-one with a receiver, but they went over the top a whole lot. And we try to figure out how this is happening. We want to blame Amarion Cooper and all these other, what was his other guy name that just left? What was the other guy name that left? Little young guy.
Sotomayor?
No, not Sotomayor. The young guy that left that went to Florida.
Kamani McLean.
Monica McLean, you want to blame him because he got burnt down deep. When we know, people who know football know that safeties plays quarters and halves. Like, we know this. Anybody who understands football know that they do this, right? Even on man playing some type of quarter and half, right? I watched this game last week, and I told people, I was being funny, but I told people, I said, every time Kansas State seeing Shiloh one-on-one up top, they was going to say, this nigga finna get this work. He finna get this work. And every time, listen, it wasn't even the first quarter. He was a highlight on 3 plays. He got that work. He got extreme work. And I've been saying this all last year. Oh, you a Shiloh hater, you a hater. No, I know football. He got worked. And I told y'all, Clip, I don't know if you remember me. I said it's gonna be a game, right? He gonna get extreme worked on. And I said, Coach Prime, he gonna try to hide him. Right? Kansas State say, no. He finna get this work.
Yeah, they was getting vertical. The offensive linemen getting vertical.
First quarter. They didn't wait till the end. First quarter. He finna get this work.
Okay.
That's what DJ Giddens said. That's what the offensive coordinator said. This nigga finna get this work.
But why so much of an upward? I look. Your opinion is your opinion on how you hold with that solid. You know, I love your opinion, so I don't care. I like you always come with some shit that always got people like, oh, solid. I like it, so I ain't got nothing to say about it. But like, why everybody always up in the uproar, dog? Like with this whole thing, the OC. I've literally heard that. Matter of fact, I'm just saying names because I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I heard Matt McChesney saying this shit. He like the offensive coordinator. I didn't know if he was trolling or what when he was doing it, but the offensive coordinator, he got to call a better offense for Shedeur Sanders, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he had one of the best in Sean Lewis in college. Like, and he was talking about screen passes. He talking about getting the ball out of his hands fast. He talking about running the ball, talking about using a fullback, an H-back. I'm like, Sean Lewis does all of that, don't he?
I don't mean to cut y'all off. I've listened to Matt McChesney before he had his 0 to 60. I've listened to him and JB go back and forth. This is Matt McChesney in a nutshell.
He's really a cult member.
He's a feminine male, number one, a feminine big male in my eyes, number one. But as far as his support for Colorado, he has the support. His thing to me is he flip-flops because he depends on Little Dion when he comes on his show and then being able to interview Prime himself. So he'll go along with what everyone else has said. The run defense is bad, woo. And then he'll jump on that bandwagon when people start blaming. And he knows the truth.
Okay.
That's why his takes, I don't really put too much credence in because it's like if you say something about Travis, you know, the whole thing about him going both ways that a lot of people have talked about, you know, he was on that, you know, like tough, like, you know, saying what everybody else is saying and things of that nature. And he knows he's played in the league. He knows that's not even fathomable to play Iron Man football in the NFL.
Right.
You know, so it's like takes that he gives, certain things I will agree with him with when he does rip into them on certain things, but that's because everyone else is saying it. He
Yeah,
doesn't venture off anymore. He used to, but now since he has his own little podcast and Deion Jr. comes up and Deion comes up, he's not going to venture off anymore.
okay.
Yeah, he a cult member now. I mean,
Yeah, because I'm gonna say, because I've heard multiple people saying that he's just the biggest name that I heard. So you can say what you want, but that's the biggest name that I
Right.
heard. But I've heard multiple people saying this out here in these streets, dog. Like, why y'all blaming the offensive coordinator? Like, slow down. Like, everything's gonna be all right. Like, you got Arizona. Like, y'all can beat Arizona.
Right.
Like, Colorado can beat Arizona. Like, chill out. Like, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? The run game, it just didn't work. It's not that the run game don't work or they didn't want to run the ball. I think it's just simply, if do y'all agree with this? I think they abandon the run when it doesn't work quick enough for them.
Well, here's the problem. Hold up, Claire. Let me say this. Here's the problem.
Go ahead. Yeah.
It's not that they abandoned it. Is they have not put any thought into it. So, like to make it simple, right? Coach Prime, we can call it what it is. He wants Shedeur to run the offense, not get his stats up, because he's okay with it. He go for 220, 275, and 4 touchdowns. He's okay with that. But he wants Shedeur to facilitate the offense, kind of like how a point guard, how Rajon Rondo ran the Boston Celtics, right? So he ain't tripping about, Will Shepherd getting 114 this week, Travis getting 95, LaJohntay Webster getting 10, and Jimmy Horton getting 50 yards. He don't give a damn about who getting fed. He don't give a damn about that. I want people to understand that. But he does want Shedeur to facilitate the offense instead of the offensive coordinator. And here's the pretty problem why I say that's a problem. Shedeur is not the smartest man on the football field. If Shedeur had an IQ like Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, whose IQ was that deviant, right, when it comes to football, then he can facilitate an offense. He's more like Jaden Daniels. He's more in their league than he is in that league, right? So what he's trying to do is he's trying to have Shedeur be that guy in college football when this is his last year. Now, if he was a sophomore doing that, hey, go ahead, bro. You got 3 more years of doing this bullshit. So you can do it. This is his last year. And this is a pivotal year for you with recruits, because you can't be telling people you're going to stay in Boulder. You come out here with 8 committed recruits at the end of the year. That is highly unacceptable.
Right. I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? That is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? If you go 4-8, that's cool. But as long as you got 25 people coming in the door at the end of the year, we cool with that. I'm not cool with going 4-8 and you got 8 recruits. That's just not finna. That's just the logic of it don't even make sense. It don't tell me that you plan on staying here. You feel what I'm saying? So with him, the only thing I would tell Coach Prime is let's tighten the reins a little bit. And I've always said this. Let's give him, take the availability of checking out on first down away. He should not be able to check out on first down. He also should not be able to check out on fourth down. Right? Now, second and third down, give him the reins. He's earned that. But checking out on first down, no. And I'm going to tell you why. Analytics come into football now. Numbers play a big part of the successes of offenses in college football and in the NFL and high school levels. So if you have a 93% chance to get 5 yards off a sweep in college football in today's time, because most people, because of formations and plays and everything like that, that's what you need to be running. That analytical team that they have at NFL, when these people reading computers and telling you, like the PFF people getting paid 6 figures just to tell you, hey, you need to be running a power I out the goddamn formation. They have a job for a reason. You're not the smartest football man on the football field. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I wish that Coach Prime take a back seat to, analytics. Because to me, it sounds like he's just running, he's coaching, but he's coaching in the sense of like what he knows best. bro, you're not the smartest. And for him to be the head coach, and I used the example of this individual because I just witnessed what smart head coaching does, right? Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning won that game because he was smarter than Ryan Day. Pure blank. I don't care how you seen it, what you tell me, he beat him because he's smarter than him on the football field.
Yeah, you
This
got
is why Coach Prime is 1-6 against ranked opponents.
to. You got to coach. Got to coach
You
the
got to
boy.
coach.
You got to coach the
I'm not
boy.
insulting his overall intent. I'm talking about being the head honcho of a college football team and having the expectation of being a ranked team year in and year out, making the playoffs.
That's solid. That's a telling record. And when I heard that, my mouth dropped. I'm like, he's 1-6 against ranked teams. That's a
Yeah.
very telling record right there.
It is. It is, man. Whether y'all like it or not.
Right.
Or you like whether they like it or not, it's a fact. It is a fact. So moving on to this Arizona game, fellas, like what you feeling about this Arizona game? Because we already know, like y'all seen the little title or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or a little picture I had up there, called it the West Coast Gunslinger game. That's what I call it, right? Because obviously they're going to throw the ball. That's their strengths on these teams, right? Although Arizona can run the ball, they can run and they will run the ball. I think they're going to come out running because everybody thinks they're going to pass, right? Both teams going to pass. So I think both teams are going to try to establish the run somewhat. And whoever has the most success running the ball this game, I believe, will win this game. But Arizona is not the same to me, man. And as I'm looking at this game, it's hard for me to decide on who's going to win this game. Like, what's some of your thoughts? Tell me some of your thoughts on this game.
Man, okay, so let me go first. I know I went first last time. Let me go first.
Go ahead.
Colorado should not be losing games the way they do. Man, I was out. I had a family issue. I lost somebody, but I was able to do a little research about Colorado and everything like that. Mm-hmm. They should not be losing games. I think the Kansas State loss is understandable because Kansas State is ranked what at the time, what were they, 15th in the nation? So out of 173 FBS schools, Colorado lost by 3 to the number 15th ranked team in the nation. I don't consider that a bad loss. What I do say is your losses contributed to one person. I'll stand by that. You can be mad. You can say get off his case. No, I've been saying this for the last year. This nigga's ass. But let's get back to the meat and potatoes of the conversation. They should not be losing games the way they lose them. You do not have, before the season started, 2 Heisman candidates, right?
Yeah.
Dallin Hayden was a 3-4 star. Jimmy Horn, 3-4 star. LaJohntay West, I don't think he was that high, but he had 1,600 yards last year. Will Shepherd, one of the best receivers in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
You should not be losing games the way you're losing. Especially when you already identified your talent, which is you've taken guys that just didn't fit your system off the football field, i.e. Charlie O, i.e. Trevor Woods.
Mm-hmm.
You should not be losing games the way you lose them. And this is why people get on T-Cal when he was like, man, this loss right here is highly unacceptable. Because people who understand football and who played it and who love the sport can see clearly in an ocular linear way pitch that this is unacceptable the way you lose in football games.
I dig it.
We can hi and snide and talk shit all we want to, and we can, even the cult members who love football can see the way you lost this game, unacceptable. Running cover 0 when you up by 4 on man, no zone, no. You already getting cooked. You getting that work. What you mean? You're not gonna have him in a position to where he can make the best play?
That's what I was saying too. That's what I'm saying. So I was like,
what is that?
That's crazy.
Oh, that's unacceptable losing, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. Then first of all, he shouldn't even been. First of all, You tell everybody all the time, if you don't do your job, I'm gonna find somebody else that's gonna do it. Nigga getting that work, and you still left this nigga on the football field for not one 15-minute quarter, not two 15-minute quarters, not three 15-minute quarters. You left this nigga on the football field for 4 15-minute quarters and got worked on like that. Then you want to blame Preston Hodge about why he gave the touchdown up. You want to bitch and complain about Preston Hodge. This man didn't play 500 snaps at corner. He didn't gave up, 1 or 2 touchdowns. And you want to bitch and complain about why he gave his play up? When he been put in the position to play man coverage with cover 0? Because you know your son can't cover no motherfucking ball. Stop it, man.
Truth, boy, that's the
yeah,
truth.
I wanted to say this shit. I just wasn't I wasn't on my computer, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. You want to talk about Preston Hodge being put in a position to get his ass chalked up and smoked on cover 0 when your bitch ass son couldn't make a goddamn tackle? Are we serious? This is what we doing?
I can't believe
nah, man, I can't go for that. You can't remember? You can suck Deion dick. I ain't doing it. That's disrespectful to the game of football, man. You run cover 0 and you been getting your ass smoked the entire goddamn game. Are you serious? Go ahead, my fault, clip, bro.
Hey, Solid, it's cool, man. Hey, Solid, you good, bro?
You good, Solid, man. I understand the frustration.
You good?
And you know what? I'm gonna say this to people out there that say Solid may be a hater. That's not a hater. That sounds like somebody that want them to win. Don't nobody snap out like that about a team if they don't want them to win.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So all that false narrative about haters, y'all have to understand, people that have been around football and watch football and invest in teams with they not only their mind and their hearts, that's how they talk. Solid is frustrated because he's seeing you're not being smart in certain situations, and it's costing you games that you should win. And that's what a real fan gets upset about. You know,
in the fourth quarter, and you run a fucking cover 0 on defense.
Yeah. And then the crazy thing about it is you have a slot corner covering on the outside, which is their best receiver, 1-on-1. What type of sense does that make? You got C Hood, he's an outside corner. He got an interception. Why aren't you playing him? And then I hear all these excuses about how people are playing in practice and this and this and that. You know what? I listen, I done played the sport. Like I tell people, you got practice players and you got game players. Deion knows this. Yeah, you do put some credence on practice, but you know people that's going to show up in the games, and that's who should be on the field.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, so not to just, bro, I ain't running this, bro, but this shit just.
Nah, go ahead, man. Cook. Shout. Hey, that's why I open it up, man. Cook, bro.
Coach Prime, if you hear me, or you hear someone sends you this video, you, sir, are the most disrespectful head coach I have ever heard in my life.
You gotta explain.
Do you say that Omarion? Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. How do you say a guy who every time you call his number, he putting up stupid numbers?
The best receiver on that team, bro.
5th fucking receiver on your team.
He the best receiver on your team, bro. Omarion Miller is hands
How
down
do you say he's the best
receiver on Colorado,
receiver? Bro, this shit is crazy,
bro. I agree. What's up, Zion? I agree.
Man.
I agree. How do you say this?
This motherfucker, hey, he got, bro, hey, Solid. Think about it. And this is just off the head, right? He got what half of every receiver on that team got in one game. He got 140 in one game. how many receive. I didn't even look it up to see how many receiving yards that or Marion Miller got. But I know he that's only in 2 games.
This shit is crazy, bro. That's the most, and that's what makes it so bad when you didn't come out and say, bro, like, you know, every time we call his number, he's showing up, he's giving us what he's asked, he does what he asks us to do. Bro, you put a number on this shit, my nigga. You say this the best 5th receiver in the country? Nigga, he the best receiver on your team.
Period.
What are we talking about?
Hands down.
This man has lost his availability to play this season because of your inept fucking coaching, bro. You allow Travis to get hurt. I'll tell you this, I don't give a damn about him playing every play.
Not at
you
all.
sat there and watched your son get 3 highlights within 5 fucking minutes of the fucking football game. This put Travis in a position. This bitch ass nigga ain't finna make no play. I'm finna make a play. He put himself in a position to try to make a play. Everybody say he got hurt on offense. No, he didn't. The man got hurt on defense trying to make a good, solid tackle on DJ Giddens. He put his shoulder down. DJ Giddens ran straight through that shit. Put him out in the football field on offense. What you think DB's finna do? They ain't finna drive this nigga to the sideline. They finna put their hands on this man. Fuck, that don't even make fucking logical sense. Then your son steady getting his bitch ass cooked, right? He's steady getting cooked. You put this man in position to get hurt. Now you lose your number one. Now you scrambling. You trying to figure out how you gonna move your offense because he moves the fucking football field down for you when you need it most. Now you put Jimmy in harm's way. Now you put Omarion Miller in harm's way. Now you putting everybody in harm's way because your bitch ass son. Nigga, the defense was fine. You put your son out there, that man wasn't even healthy.
You know what, Solid? I was one of them people too. Like, I was wrong. And I gotta come out here and I gotta say that because I was one of them people that was like, you know, Shiloh coming back, it's gonna be good. But I also thought that he was going to sub in Carter Stoudemire with some packages, and we didn't see that at all. We didn't see. I think Stoudemire got in, but I think he took out Solomon Craig and put Stoudemire in instead of taking out Shiloh. But if you bench Shiloh, my question is, if you bench Shiloh and look, and Solid, I heard you too earlier. That didn't go past my ears. I heard that. I want to say my condolences out to you too, bro. I'm gonna pray for you too when I get up off here. My condolences, bro. Because I just lost somebody too, though, for real. Like I ain't say nothing. I don't be really, but my little cousin, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. Well, I'll holler at you when we end it out. You know what I mean. But bruh, that's what I'm saying. Like I was one of them people that was on that train, man, and I was wrong about that shit. And I'm like, damn. Like, but if you pull Shiloh out, my question is, if you pull Shiloh, what do they do? What do they do from there? Where do they go? What up, Alpha, bro?
That you've been running before. That's what people don't understand. You go back to the defense that they were running initially before this nigga came back to the football field, which is Silman Craig is being the facilitator, right, on defense. He's the one that's sliding in the box, and you allow Stoudemire because he's fucking 6 foot tall and can run a 4.3 and a fucking 40, allow him to cover people on the back end. Simple logistic of football. I don't care what people tell me, the oculars tell me differently, right? When that nigga is in the game, you play a whole different lot of football, bro. Why? Because they're asked to do. If you're asking, and I told people, tight end gave him that crazy work. And I told people this. He can't cover nobody. Silman Craig is 5'7", bro. Why do you have a 5'7" guy, right? On a 6'5" tight end? That's not what?
I have no clue.
Unless this nigga Tyrann Mathieu and he just making elite plays all over the football field, bro. Bro, this nigga is an average college safety, bro. Average. And I ain't saying that to disrespect him. I'm just calling it out what it is, bro. Man, gonna be playing 37U.
How do we guard T-Mac? How do we guard T-Mac? How we lock him up?
You can't. Not as long as Shiloh in there. You bet not put Travis Hunter on him because he gonna have 200 yards. Travis hurt. Travis can't get his arms up.
Yeah, why is they starting him? That's yeah. Like I know we supposed to be talking about the air, like, but why is they starting Travis? Why, man? Why is they starting Travis Hunter, man?
Because they understand in trucking. One, it's a Travis decision, right? Because I'm pretty sure if Travis said, "Hell no, I'm gonna heal up, I'm gonna focus on my NFL career," he would do that. This ain't Coach Prime. This is Travis. So I want people to understand that this is not a Travis Hunter. This ain't Coach Prime. I mean, this is a Travis Hunter. This ain't Coach Prime in no shape or fashion, right? The problem is Coach Prime's supposed to tell him, "Hey, dog, we love you, dog. We want you, dog, but you finna sit out, dog."
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You got to sit him down, man. He a for sure first round top 10 pick, and you gonna play him? And like I want to take a look at the schedule, but you go ahead, Cliff. You go ahead and you cook Cliff, and I'm because I gotta take a look at the schedule real quick to make sure because I don't got it all the way in my head. You know what I mean? Every game down packed. I know they next 3 is what they got: Arizona, Cincinnati, and Utah. But I don't. You gotta wait till Travis is healthy, man. You gotta wait till Travis is healthy in order to let him back out there, to let him come back in this game against somebody like T-Mac, and he ain't 100% healthy. And like you said, he barely can lift up his arm. We seen how bad it was, to the point where he had a brace on his shoulder and did not come back in the game versus Kansas State. That game is going to mean something for the Big 12 championship, believe it or not. That could come back to haunt them, right? So he didn't come back in that game, and he needed to be in that game. He needed to be in that Kansas State game. He did not come back. He couldn't come back. So now you're going to put him out here versus one of the, I don't know, where would you put T-Mac at? The top 5, top 10 receivers in the country right now?
Oh yeah, top 5.
NFL scouts have him rated as the number 1 receiver coming out,
and that's just crazy, bro. That's crazy. And say T-Mac dropped 200 on Travis's head because Travis can't lift his arms up. What does that do to Travis's draft stock then?
Well, the problem with Travis is his thing is already solidified. He's giving you 3 years of solid body work of why he is an elite talent. Coaches already know when he gets to the pros, listen, brother, we're going to give you some. We ain't going to feed you, though. That's the difference. We're going to bird feed the fuck out you. They're going to do to that nigga. I don't know if people understand that terminology. They're going to bird feed Travis in the NFL. They're going to give him about 4-5 plays a game. Other than that, we'll see you on the other side of the football field on the right-hand side with your arms extended. That's what we need to do over there. Other than that, we don't need nothing else from you. We got receivers, you know what I'm saying? All that Coach Prime talking about, coaches going to look at him and look and see the sideline, see their best receiver on the side. Coaches ain't finna say that shit. They not. They're not finna say that at all. They're going to have Travis where he need to be, which is right-hand side of the field, shading their best receiver. That's what they're going to be doing.
Damn.
I promise you and everybody else, that's exactly what's going to happen. He might get a few, but everything else is out of question.
I feel that, but you got a hit too, though. You got a hit on defense. Offense, you probably could, you know what I'm saying? Well, on defense, you got a hit and all that, but I feel what you're saying. I get where you're going with it. I understand what you're talking about, solid. Al-Farouq, my man Al-Farouq came in here. He said, CU player. He said, CU got players from Arizona State, UConn, Pitt, Vandy, and Indiana in the transfer portal. After those teams couldn't win, those players left. Now they winning. Arizona State 5-1, Net UConn 4-2, Pitt 6-0, Vandy 4-2, and Indiana is 6-0. He need his answer. Analyze the question. He said, analyze. I need answers. Analyze my question. Yo, listen. That's some heat, boy. Hey, I wasn't gonna bring. Hey, I wasn't even gonna bring it up, Alpha. Alpha Rule, I wasn't gonna bring it up because you know what I mean, because it was on a different platform, you know what I mean. So I wasn't sure, but I'm like, hey yo, but I'm glad you came through with that. They did. Arizona State. Who did they get from Arizona State right now? That's on the roster. I can't think of that guy. Who?
BJ Green.
BJ Green.
BJ Green. Okay, they got BJ Green from there and Arizona State.
UConn, they got the center, but I don't even think he even on the. I don't know.
I don't even think he on the roster no more.
Lakari Walker.
I would say this: the problem with the transfer portal, and man, so many people are starting to highlight this, bro. I like it. Maybe Cliff don't like it, but I like it. You got to take care of the people that you got in house, bro. All that thinking you just going, next man up. The drop of talent from first string to the second string is amazing in college football.
I think
the guy that's second string is at Vanderbilt.
Is that it was these teams got addition by subtraction. So they got rid of these players and added and got better. And you expect CU to get better from these players that these teams got rid of. Now, I'm Pim from Pittsburgh, but I'm not all into the research and everything, so I don't know what went on, but there was rumors, and like I said, y'all know what a rumor is. I know what the definition of a rumor is, that there was problems with Deion Hayes. Not with Sam Okunolu, but he wanted, you know what I mean? But there was problems with Deion Hayes at Pitt. Knucklehead, whatever was going on with him. And however, what's going on. That's what happened up there. Maybe him and the head coach didn't see eye to eye, or the defensive coordinator, whatever was going on up there. I don't know. You know what I mean? That ain't for me to speculate upon. But he's gone now, and Pitt is 6-0. Lakari Walker, the center. They say he was a great blocker. I didn't think I don't really like talking about the players, but obviously that offense is now moving the ball. They're able to run a little bit better, right? And ain't no troubles. So I think that's where I'm going with that, and I'm gonna leave it right there, bro. I'm gonna jump.
Okay. Let's the deep dive into what Alpha's saying. Yes, Alpha, I do recognize what you're saying, but I can speak from Arizona standpoint, Arizona State, right? Their coach was supposed to be Colorado's offensive coordinator, but he took the offensive head coach job, the head coach job at Arizona State. So I could contribute this more to him restructuring and rebuilding the program. I.e. Indiana. Their head coach got fired last year or stepped down and went somewhere else. We don't know. I don't care. But I do know that the head coach from James Madison, who took James Madison on an undefeated season, went over to Indiana and now got them boys playing some good, solid football. Right? I can't contribute that to Benson. Maybe coaches, maybe he, hey, you don't fit my scheme. Maybe we can get you going somewhere. Because coaches do that. They are respectable enough to tell the guy, say, my nigga, you just don't fit over here. But we're gonna help you get somewhere where you do fit, right? We found Colorado, right? UConn, I don't know enough about them, so I can't speak about them.
That line was horrible last year. That offensive line was horrible last year at UConn. Solid. Oh my goodness. I
can't really speak about it, so I don't really know too much. What was the other school? Pitt. Number one. Man, not gonna be Pitt. What Pitt head coach did something last year. I forgot what it was, but he was recognized. Huh?
Yeah, what happened with him?
No, I don't remember what happened. It was something that he did last year, but he was recognized as one of the best college football coaches in college football last year, right? I forgot what he did. They did something incredible last year. But what that probably is attributed to is the transfer portal and coaches actually being able to coach the player. Like I was saying earlier, first string is a big drop off in today's college football, right? So the guy that would be normally a second string at Alabama or Notre Dame, he's playing at Vanderbilt. He's playing at UConn. He getting some play time at Pitt. Them 4 and 5 star offensive linemen you talking about? Them big hauls, them white boys from USA, North Dakota, to shit like that. The niggas playing football at them schools.
How crazy is that though? That all those teams, you gonna get a player from each and every one of those teams, and you go look at each and every one of those teams playing and how they're playing this year. It just seems like the continuity, the cohesiveness that's there with those teams solid is crazy this year. It's like
you can say the same thing about Colorado. I mean,
I do like what they got going on at Colorado this year. I
on this year.
I ain't gonna lie. I do like what
you can look at Colorado and say
now how much are those players that came there contributing to Colorado? Because I know BJ Green, he one of the best edge rushers on the squad right now. Period. I like BJ Green. I think BJ Green be putting in work. What you think?
Well, I look at it the same way that those teams look at CU, because BJ Green went to CU. They're 4-2. That's still a winning record. Although, i.e., the way they won them games, but they still got a winning record. I mean, if you look at it, let's look Savion Washington, right? If you look at how
he was there last year though, too, though.
He was there last year. That's what I'm saying. Let's look at
remember earlier I was talking about, like, what did I say earlier, Solid, when I was talking about Shedeur? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was like, people were going around blaming the offensive coordinator, but you know what I'm saying? They're saying that somebody needs to hold Shedeur accountable a little bit. And then I was like, the coach who did hold him accountable, or who tried, they fired his ass.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something about Shedeur. Right, Shedeur is another, to me, when it comes to not play wise, because he's better than this person, but action wise, Shedeur is another Dak Prescott. Right, they can put up some numbers, they can play the game of football, they can excel in the right system, but they're gonna get some people fired. So when whoever drafts Shedeur, gonna need to understand, you might go through 4 or 5 offensive coordinators before you get rid of him.
Right.
I'm saying, yeah, 7-1 was saying, okay, so yeah, that's just really what it is. He's another Dak Prescott. He can play the game of football, but he gonna get some people fired, bro. Like, let's just keep it a buck. We don't need to act like that's not gonna happen. Whatever team, whether he go to the Las Vegas Raiders, the New York Giants, you're gonna go through 3-4 offensive coordinators. Sorry.
Consistency. He said he think consistency is the problem, and I think so too. Because you come out versus UCF like the way they did, man, and yeah, they dropped the ball this game, but I don't think it was offense that dropped the ball against Kansas State. Like I gotta say it was defense, but that's just me though. You know what I mean? I gotta say it was defense. I think I didn't analyze the film enough to actually look at the defensive alignment and to know the play that was called for CU, to know if they were outside of their alignment, assignment, and their gap. If they, you know what I mean? Because I know they had to do that without a doubt, but they were getting double teamed a lot. They were getting double teamed and pushed to the next level because they was wham blocking a lot. They did that a whole lot. Remember we was talking about that last week, and Kansas State did that to they did that to a T. You know what I'm saying? Tight end on each side, fucking coming over, whamming, letting people through, sealing their ass off, getting to the next level, getting vertical. They did that all night long. Alfred got a question though. It ain't got to be your last question, Alfred. You might as well just come up here. That's all. Last question. After looking at Travis versus Jeanty comparison, I also realized something. Anthony Hankerson has more yards and TDs than Travis does from the running back position. Thoughts? Damn.
Well, here's the argument that a lot of people and pundits are going to use with the yardage and everything like that. Why that is such a vocal point is because before this last game, Travis played 97% on both sides of the football.
Okay.
That means that if we look at it, he's playing 60 plus snaps a game. He's essentially playing 2 games
and one
to somebody's one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's what's always kept him in the forefront of Heisman contention, is because of that singular stat. Right. Has he been the best overall corner in college football? Absolutely not. Has he been the best overall receiver in college football? Absolutely not. But he has also played more than anybody else.
Yeah, but in my eyes, when you're a running back, you work so hard to even get your first yard, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even to get, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. Like that, I heard that, and that's a great point. Like, because when the running backs start off behind the line of scrimmage to get the ball, right? Get the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Sometimes you got to break a tackle before you even break even on your first fucking yard. Running back is a very hard position. It's not easy, like to gain your yards. When you're a receiver, shit, you already got your yards. As soon as you catch the ball, you got your yards. If it's 5, you get 5. If it's 25, you get 25. Like get yak. Or you
Here's the
get
problem.
yak, like where's your yak yardage at? Like if you really want to compare a receiver to a running back, I think you got to go with yak versus him getting the ball. How much yak is he getting after that? I didn't look
Yeah,
that up.
that's the only comparison because as a tailback, you're normally 7 to 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. When you get the ball, you're getting the ball actually possibly 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So you haven't even hit the line of scrimmage before you even start tallying yards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, like people were making a comparison when they were watching what Travis said when he was on RG3's podcast about his little comment and everything. To me, that it's just talk. But if you a real football person, you like, okay, this running back, he's doing great because, man, when he gets the ball, if he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, that's negative yards all day.
Mm-hmm.
How many times does a receiver really get tackled behind the line of scrimmage? Only on maybe a wide receiver screen.
Mm-hmm.
So you're giving a running back maybe 25 chances, and out of those 25 chances, you can say 5 or 6 of those he's going to lose some yardage.
Right.
Yeah. The only thing I say about tailbacks, right? Why tailbacks are not given the award as much as they should be, like quarterbacks, is, and this is just straight up what it is. They're too incumbent on other players, right? So they need a great offensive line or good offensive line, good receivers to tally. Like Alshon Jeffrey is not doing that by himself. He is just not. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You can say how you want to. That man got a certified offensive line and tight ends, moving people, getting people upfield to get him them yards. If you look at his amount of carries, dude's getting like 30 amount of carries, right, per game.
Who are you talking about, Solid?
You gotta have one without the other, though. You can't just pass the ball all game and expect to win.
I agree. I just
running game too.
That's why
about the tailback from Boise.
Yeah, that's why
he has a big chunk of yards after contact.
Oh, I know he does. I'm not saying that, but that's why running backs don't get it as much as they should, Cliff. Like the last running back to win the Heisman was
I disagree with that one, Solid. I disagree. You was fine up to that one. To me, I disagree with that because everybody, and somebody said it in the comments though, but everybody depends on a team. It's a team sport. This is 11 men out there. I can do my job, not make the play, but Cliff can make the play. Me and you can be doing our work, doing our job on the defensive line to make sure that Cliff got a good gap read at linebacker in order to make the tackle. He may get it, but all of us need each other to do our job. Like you can't. It's not a one thing. It's not a basketball. This ain't basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Let's look at stats. Right? Who was the leading rusher in college football last year? Ollie Gordon, right?
Yeah.
Where did he finish in the Heisman race?
I don't remember. Where did we can Google. Okay,
because you will see why I'm saying unless you just got stupid numbers as a running back, you're not going to get the reward.
Well, he's on pace to break Barry Sanders' record, and what Ashton Jeanty is doing, we haven't seen that for a while. Now,
Six-
What Travis Hunter's doing, we have seen it, but y'all seen it in increments, right? Not
Right.
as much. Players have played both sides of the ball, but that's not as much as Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? You could probably even make the argument. You can go and probably ask somebody who's older that see Travis play and seeing, I don't know, Charles Woodson play or somebody else who played both ways, and they'll probably argue to death and say, they probably did it better. I did.
Hey, I'm one of those people. I'm gonna let you know. Charles Woodson. You got the other one was Champ Bailey. You know what I'm saying? And then I can even go on one person that had to play 3 positions on offense in a year.
Right.
Hines Ward. People don't remember when he played for Georgia. He started off as receiver. The quarterbacks got hurt. He had to play quarterback.
Wow.
And I'm not just talking about one game. He also had to play tailback.
Damn.
So, people, is enamored. It's the number of plays that Travis is playing. It's not like it hasn't been done. It's just he's playing every snap on each side of the ball. And that's because that's what Deion is letting him do.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I agree with that. I'm just telling you, in order for a running back to win the Heisman, he has to have at least 2,000 yards. Right.
Oh, yeah, or more. But we all know Heisman is really a quarterback driven kind of. You know what I'm saying? How can I put it? Award.
It's a quarterback award.
Unless you are a Charles Woodson or Desmond Howard, somebody like that. You have to play receiver, plus you got to be on special teams. Like Tim Brown, you got to return. You got to have some punt returns, and you got to catch at least in college 80, 90 balls for about 1,100 yards. That's the only way you really get considered.
Receivers don't even win it like that. I think the last receiver to win the Heisman was Devontae Smith, and he had like 2,200 yards.
Right.
So the last DB was Charles Woodson.
Right.
So it's Chuck, and I know people saying that, but I say it's crazy. I'm just being honest with you. Before somebody like that get it, bro, quarterback gonna get it number one. That's number one. That's why the top 3 is probably the quarterback.
Right. And see, that's why I say Deion should even know from his experience. I watched him at Florida State. Mm-hmm. But the thing about him is he was doing the same thing. Interceptions, punt returns. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have that many interceptions. He had a few punt returns. But you got to have a pick 6 or 2 in there too.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult as a cornerback to have to intercept the ball and take it back.
Yeah, because
i.e. my boy that played for Pittsburgh.
Right now?
No, back in the day, the other Woodson. What was his name?
Rod Woodson.
Yeah, Rod Woodson. He is at the top of the league as in far as pick sixes. People don't understand. Back in the day, Mark Carrier was a safety. I think he tied the record for most interceptions in a season by a safety with 10. But none were pick sixes. So it's very difficult. That's why Deion was considered one of the best corners, because I think he wound up having the most pick sixes in the NFL. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But that's one thing that elevated him at corner. Mm-hmm. That's a difficult feat to do. And then in college, for you to even win the Heisman, and you going against quarterbacks that are throwing for 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns and 2 interceptions and leading a team to 11-1 records, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah. That's why I don't think Alshon. That's another reason why I don't think Alshon Jeffery getting 1, his competition, 2, the record, and 3.
But you know what?
Yeah.
but you know what? A solid. We be forgetting that he ran for over $150 on Oregon.
Yeah, that was his Heisman moment. Even though they lost, that was his Heisman moment.
We keep forgetting that. Like Oregon ain't had no answer for that man.
And then
He ran better against Oregon than fucking Crenshaw Junkins did for Ohio State.
we got to understand he has a better chance at it too if his team doesn't lose anymore and they end up going to the playoffs.
We be forgetting that. I'm sure Solid forgot that too. Like, oh yeah, shit, you right, Trucker. I forget about because I be forgetting that. Because I be thinking the same thing. Like, damn, like his competition may stop him. You know what I'm saying? But he did that. He ran against Oregon, and Oregon ain't had no.
I'm gonna be honest with you, because I think he's gonna be number 3 or number 2 all season behind Power 4 competition players.
That's a fact, Jack boy. That is a fact, Jack boy. Bro winning it. If he breaks Barry Sanders' record, in my eyes, I think he gonna win it. I don't, That's
yeah. He break that, he gonna win it.
Hands down. You gotta give it to him. Hands down. He on pace to do it, man. He definitely is on pace to do it. That is a fact.
Because I think right now he's second behind, and Lago love this. Everybody's got Cam Ward number 1.
Cam Ward?
Yep.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Even though they've had the close games, he's had 2 game-winning drives. I think in those close games.
Man, he just so calm back there, man. Like any other quarterback. I mean, and I know he's a year removed. He should be in the NFL right now on somebody's team or something, you know what I mean, getting developed. But he stayed to work on it and develop more. But even after he threw those 2 interceptions in that game, he still came back and won the game. Like, and that's dude is crazy. He different. Cam different. If and like you said, I agree with their Solid and Cliff. It's a quarterback's trophy. So. You're right.
I'll say this about Cam Ward. He's doing what Cam Newton was talking about, what Shedeur isn't doing. And that's winning football games on high levels.
Hey, just quick question. Who y'all got tonight, man? Boston College and Virginia Tech coming on tonight. Who y'all got?
Who's healthy? Who got the most? Who's healthy? Does the quarterback play healthy?
You know what? I can't even where do I get the injury reports from, y'all? Somebody help me out here because I've been looking for it for like I don't know, man. I've been looking for it for a minute, man, and I'm only getting something called like covers.com or something like that, and I'm like, and I can't find this shit. I can't find it. So somebody out there help me. Goat said Boston College. He said I got Boston College.
I would take Boston College too. I think they're really good. I think Gary Kubiak. Bill O'Brien.
Boston College.
Good football.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good game. I really couldn't. I mean, I've seen Virginia Tech play against Miami. I've seen Boston College play.
Virginia Tech at home, y'all. They at home.
Oh, they in Blacksburg?
Yeah, they playing Virginia Tech at home.
What dumbass person made this game a Thursday game? I'm trying to understand this.
I don't know. I don't know, man. They trying to give us some college games on Thursdays, man.
I don't know because I think it's a good. Actually, it's kind of a good game to come on tomorrow on Friday. So I guess that's why they got them on Thursday.
Yeah. Oregon, Oklahoma State, BYU, or
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, we ain't watching Appalachian State versus Troy or some shit like that.
Man, I watch all the games, bro. I watch all the games. I don't knock college football at all. So y'all done got me hooked. It's y'all fault. I blame all y'all for it. I blame all y'all football games for it. I watch all the games. Like when we talk about the parity in football and we talk about every division cannibalizing themselves, that's going on all throughout college football right now.
Mm-hmm.
Every single conference. Every conference is like that right now. The MAC, everything. I just last week Buffalo beat Toledo. I was like, what the hell? Going on?
Yeah,
but I know y'all might not know about that. I know y'all don't care, but it's just going on, and I love it. But look, who y'all got in that game, man? Tell me who y'all got in that game, bro. Oklahoma State and BYU.
I got BYU.
Yeah,
man,
Alex Rubin is
Y'all be surprised they Mike Gundy and them bounce back. They do for one. Mike Gundy and them do for one. This usually what Oklahoma State do. Correct me when I'm wrong now. That's what I'm hearing. Y'all know
Yeah, you're right.
this is they be usually doing. They're going to losing streak and they'll fuck around and beat the shit out of BYU and surprise y'all ass.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with Oklahoma State is their quarterback. That nigga is 2 butt cheeks put together. That nigga's ass.
I agree,
That
Nicole.
nigga suck, bro. I'm sorry. That nigga, he's just not. Alex Broman, whatever the fucking name is.
Oh yeah, Alan Bowman. Oh my god,
that nigga is horrible, bro. I don't even know how he. That nigga not even a high school quarterback. That nigga literally is like a semi-pro league in Utah type of quarterback. That nigga ass, bro.
That's crazy. I mean, he was literally handed the Big 12 championship on a platter. All they said was, here you go. All you got to do is take care of the football. Don't turn the ball over. That's all he had to do. Literally. That's all he had to do.
Man, listen, this nigga so bad, bro. It don't even make no sense, trucking. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, this nigga is Cam Rising, missing in action bad, bro. That's how bad this nigga is, bro.
Man, why? I don't know, man. The GOAT said BYU by 30. I take that. If you give me Oklahoma State in 30, I got you, GOAT, right now.
I take that too. Shit, fuck you talking. I would take that too. Shit, 30 in Oklahoma State. I got you.
He said BYU by 30. Shit, I like hold on, man. Hold on. Shit, let me get that. That's my dog, though. I fuck with the GOAT. Man. Yeah, but he gotta bounce back though. I think Oklahoma State gotta bounce back, and I think this would be the perfect game for them to put on notice, and then everybody will go back to talking about the parity in football. Then they also talk about how the Big 12 cannibalizes itself. I think they got to show up this game. I mean, Oklahoma State, they built to beat BYU, yo. They are. I seen BYU play. BYU.
I'm sorry. No,
Go ahead. I've been talking. Go ahead, solid.
The Big 12 needs to establish a perennial in college football. They need to invest into 2 teams that they want to represent them every year in playoffs, right? Because you don't want your league to become cannibalized to the point where nobody actually has a serious chance to win a national championship.
What's up, fellas?
What up, man? What up?
They need either it needs to be CU and somebody else, or they need to put some money behind some people, man, because the way it's looking, it's gonna be Big 10 SEC football championship year in and year out.
No, I don't think so. I think. Well, watch somebody in the SEC fuck around and win the SEC with 2 losses.
I agree. I agree with that notion. I'm saying win the national championship. It's gonna be a Big 10 SEC award.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
If they don't invest, if someone doesn't invest into their team, like Florida State and Clemson is trying to get out of ACC. If I'm the Big 12, I swap them up off the rip. We ain't even ask no questions. Ooh. Go and get them, give them that bag. You know what I'm saying? Let them be your 2 front teams, because you got to, because you eventually you're gonna have to, bro. You're gonna have to make somebody your front horse, bro.
I feel what you're saying now. Yeah, get one of them big names over there to the Big 12. Get some more okay, I get what you. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I could dig that. I could get down with that. Hey, what up, man? What's going on? How you feeling, bro?
What's up, bro? I'm just checking in, listening to y'all about these conferences, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, I done popped 2 4 locos. I'm gone.
Oh, how many?
2.
Damn. 2. You on the 4 loco? Yeah, my man.
Yeah, say, boy, that say, look, man.
My man,
I'm trying so hard to make it
Damn, boy. Hey, you got any updates on the injured receivers, or how that's going?
Man, the injured receivers, man. I guess, man, I have no updates on no injuries. I have none at all, bro. Like, I mean, as far as who you talking about, CU?
Yeah.
All right, Travis. All right, last night, Travis is playing. Jimmy Horn's playing.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah,
should be okay.
Yeah. But Trav ain't 100% though. Like, you think that's good for Trav to come back if he ain't 100%?
I mean, I don't think Coach Prime would risk his career if he's ain't 100%.
Right?
It
Like,
probably, probably was just a stinger that he didn't want to risk during
right,
that game, but
right.
with a little rest, yeah.
That can't be no stinger that take you out the whole game, though, dog.
If
I
if
mean,
if, if you got to think about the player that we're talking about, Coach Prime looking at long distance, he gonna protect Travis and Shador. He ain't gonna let them just get out there and just, you know what I'm saying? If the
yeah,
game ain't that meaningful, even though it's a big game, you see, we almost won it without him. You know,
yeah. He couldn't.
some
So,
might say
so
some
what you
might say the
saying?
defense would have been better on that last possession that they scored on if he was out there, but you know,
So what you
defense been
saying is
suspect
Coach
all
Prime
year
should
to me.
be charged. So what you're saying is Coach Prime should be charged with child endangerment the way he left Shiloh out there.
So Prime should have took his son out the game. That's what really I think we lost the game at. He should look Shiloh out of the game. Shiloh should not have been playing. He wasn't ready.
You can't have Trav. You can't have Trav out there. Trav couldn't even lift his arm up, man. He put a brace. They put a brace on this shit, man. They put a
Yeah,
brace on Trav arm. He couldn't even lift it up, bro. He couldn't
yeah.
lift. He couldn't lift it. He couldn't lift his arm in the game. And that was against at Kansas State. That was like the way that they say that game was even though it was both of them. If CU would have won that game, they would have went up in the rankings. But also that might be Big 12 championship implications. That game, like that was a big game for real. Like that wasn't
Could
no,
be.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, it could be because the Big 12 still wide open right now. Everything is
Yeah.
still in front of CU. CU just got to go out and win the games. But for him not to come back, bro, like I think it was a little bit more than just a stinger. I don't know. I'm just saying, like he had a brace on it. I mean, y'all
I'm
like,
with you. I'm with you. But if
you know,
he coming back this week, it can be something that's serious. If he on 4 days of rest, you understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, if he come back this week, that injury wasn't serious.
it wasn't serious. Coach Prime was just took him out before it got worse and let him rest for the next game.
all right,
Yeah,
You know,
all right,
'cause
give me
he looking at
two.
it like a two
all
or
right.
three loss
So
team still. 2 or 3 losses won't hurt you that bad. Is the thing.
I like Trav, him and Solid. I like Travis. I ain't taking nothing from Travis. But if but if T Mac go off, if T Mac go off on his ass, and then I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, Travis was hurt and he played when
No,
he should have
oh,
been
no,
out
you,
there.
okay. No. You hear me? I
T
don't
Mac
know.
bound to go off anyway. T Mac that good. He's
Yeah,
that
like
good.
yeah. I don't want to say that like to make it seem like, but what I don't know. What's your name, brother? I don't see your name. What's your name?
Him.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What him is saying is if he got injured, but he's playing the next week, then his injury was serious.
No, I hear that. I
You know
feel
what
that.
I'm
But
saying? Yeah, that's what he's saying. I agree with that point. You can't like I understand you might tweak your elbow or tweak your arm, like okay, I ain't feeling this tonight. And then you do some rehab, you get in and let them put that electrocution stuff on you, let that stuff rehab you, and then you come back and you feel better the next game. Then shit, nigga, you get cooked. Ain't no excuses. We ain't finna hear that. Oh, I just wasn't feeling it. No, nigga. No, you played.
Like for instance, if that was the Big 12 championship, I think Travis would have came back in the game. You understand what I'm saying? But it's the simple fact that it's 6 more games left. I don't think he want the risk. It ain't that serious. Just take him
I
out.
still don't think you should risk them, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, so I can't speculate on that because I actually don't know what's going on. It's still it's still listed as undisclosed as far as the site I got was like undisclosed. So I don't want to
But you got to
speculate.
think too, though, Chubb. We talking about the potential #1 overall pick.
That's
So
what
I
I'm
don't think
saying,
I
dog.
don't think Dion gonna throw his career in the hand against a game against Arizona if it was that bad. You
Right,
understand what I'm saying?
right, yeah, hell yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
So what you
So
want? What you want to see though out of this game, huh? What you want to see
I,
up out
I
of
just
CU?
want to see the defense play like they played against UCF, man. I want to see that lockdown D again. Because I was
Oh,
on another channel arguing with somebody, and we was talking about what's more consistent. He was saying that the defense. I'm like, nah, Shador and Travis been more consistent than the defense been giving up like 20 plus points a game. That ain't too consistent.
I agree. I agree. The defense ain't been that consistent at all. You right on that because I don't like. I would have to say that too. What you think, Solid Cliff?
Well, hold on. Let's go back to what him initially asked, right?
Okay. What he initially asked? I ain't hear it.
Like, who's gonna be consistent, right? And this goes back to what somebody we was on your channel, Trilla. Somebody was like, "Well, because we beat UCF and they got the number one rush team in the country, right? And because the Big 12 is a rushing conference, that means we should be able to dominate the rush defense and be able to beat everybody else." KJ Jefferson.
Oh yeah, I remember who said that. That was
They tried to put some other words in my mouth, but that's what their original statement was, right? KJ Jefferson's ass. Nick can't throw a football field 20 yards down the football field, right? And I said,
I was getting there, Alpha, but I was getting there, Alpha. You beat me to it, but I was getting there.
I said they ass, bro. I said that being said, there are better passers in the Big 12 than KJ Jefferson. So when they're forced to run, somebody else like Kansas State, i.e. Kansas State, i.e. Texas Tech, i.e. Arizona, they can pass the ball where they have to instead of having to run it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So what I want to see mostly, right? I want to see them go back to Silman Craig being the guy to facilitate the defense, and Colton Hood, DJ McKinney, Travis Hunter playing those Preston Hodge playing those them 4 cornerback positions that we need to be played on those, on mostly passes possessions, because that's really our bread and butter. Right? Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, that defense there ain't no way that defense is it couldn't been consistent at all. That defense has been way inconsistent all through. They've been letting up a lot of yards, even in that game. Like Alfrew just put it up there, and I put his message up there. They gave up 500 yards against UCF total, 500 total yards in a blowout. They blew them out. The defense has been inconsistent, and I don't know where that came from.
I know where it came from. Another channel.
Man. I mean,
I had a whole argument with the dude on his own channel. I'm like, bro,
how's this coming? Like, where are y'all getting that this? Because there's no way that happened. There's no way that defense has been consistent at all.
Especially when most of the games we playing from behind. If you watch the games, we really don't be playing with leads. We got to come back in most of the game.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And now
I agree with him. Because man, hey, Travis and Shedeur have been the most consistent. That defense, I mean, everybody was hanging their hat on second half. Even in the losses, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, how can you hang your hat on if you down 28-0 in the second half when a team taking their foot off the gas? So what I've been asking for is a full 4-quarter defensive game. To me, everybody, and I got a little upset the other day because everybody talking about, 30 points and this and this and that. What's going to impress me, let's just say Shedeur and the offense is off. I want to see them in a defensive battle. I want to see this defense, if they can get people to constantly go 3 and out.
That ain't gonna never happen, Cliff.
So, yeah.
You know what? I mean, we haven't seen it, and I'm not gonna say never, but I mean, that's something I would like to see, because that shows me toughness on the side of that ball.
Right.
That shows me you're willing to put it on your shoulders and say, you know what? I don't care who we playing. I don't care what dynamic receiver, what dynamic running back, this offensive line. Y'all not getting nothing. We get y'all in second, third, and long. We getting off the field.
Yo, you right. You remember, so correct me if I'm gonna let you go, Cliff. Solid. One thing I had picked up on, Cliff, just to piggyback off what you was talking about a little bit, is so when you're in a man defense, right? When you're in man defense, it largely depends on everybody to be doing their alignment and their assignment correctly, right? You can't be out there freelancing, right? So
right.
I'm your 3 tech, and you telling me to crash left on a certain play and everybody's moving when you in man, one person out of whack, whether it's the defensive lineman, the linebacker, it's going to show in man versus if you in a zone, you know what I
Right.
mean, you can still make up for whatever that missed tackle or whatever it is. So is that right though? Like you feel where I'm getting? Y'all feel where I'm going with that?
Yeah. The margin of you making a mistake in man, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, is higher than it is in zone.
And that's how they getting killed with those explosive plays. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's because
Right.
of that. So like last game when they were doing a lot of the wham blocking, the Kansas State double teaming, getting to the next level, going vertical because you know that's what they were trying to do, get to the next level.
Right.
And those defensive linemen wasn't doing their correct assignment. And earlier in the week, I listened to what Chidozie was saying. He was saying, look, we gotta do our assignment alignment. We have to do that. He was harping on that in the interview. He mentioned that at least 4 times. And
Right.
I pick up on things like that in interviews.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yeah, so that's what's going on with that defense, and that man is killing them to me. What up, Laura? What up?
What's up, bro? What's y'all boy rapping about, bro?
All right, right now,
Talking about Cam Ward.
yeah.
Who?
No, I wasn't talking about no damn Cam.
we talking about Miami might lose to Louisville.
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
I actually agree with y'all.
You do? You're a little nervous, Law?
Yeah, we suck coming off a bye.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
You right, though. You right.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
They look Louisville, it's gonna hurt his Heisman chances. I know that.
I want to say this stuff.
I
The
probably
reason
bet
why you
against
do that,
Miami,
man.
bro.
No, don't do that, Law. I think they go win. I think it's gonna be a kind of close game.
Shit, I know my team, bro. Them niggas. We've been squeaking by too. They'll do it. They'll play just that. Nigga, we'll play the exact same game. We just that damn stupid. We'll think we could do it again.
No, I think they're gonna win though. But the reason why you play man, the reason why you can play man, that's a different statement.
Uh-huh.
Anybody can play man, but the reason why you do play man is typically your front four can get home. Right? You don't have to drop anybody else. You can just typically get home with 4 people or less. If you look at the great teams that play man coverage, the New York Giants in 2008, 2012, they had a tremendous front four, which on the back end, Antron Rowe, Kenny Phillips, Corey Webster, I forgot the big name, but just to make a long story short, they was able to play man coverage because the guys up front, O.C. Umenyiora, Linville Joseph, Michael Mahan, all those guys up front were able to do that. You look at the Seattle Seahawks back in 2012, 2013, when they went to the Super Bowl. You had Bear Bryant. Who was on that front four, man? I'm trying to think. Bruce Irvin. You had a bunch of QS guys like that was able to get home, right, and create havoc and disrupt plays with just 4 guys. CU was able to do that against UCF is because their offensive line was ass, and KJ Jefferson couldn't throw the football. Like let's just call a spade with spade, bro. Like he can't throw past 20 yards. The first time, and I told people this, the first time they come across a good passer, they're gonna lose. Like Avery Johnson, he's not even a good passer. That's how bad that loss really was.
So Solid, what's your take? Because Arizona's quarterback, he can kind of throw it around the park now.
No,
he's a better passer than Avery Johnson and KJ Jefferson. I mean,
let me tell you why I bet on Arizona. I bet on Arizona. I took Arizona. So even you niggas that gamble that get off in the Discord, come holler at me. I got a couple more bets I can handle. But the reason why I took Arizona is simply I looked at their O-line, bro. I said, let me go watch some film on them niggas. I think I watched BYU and I said they're gonna be able to block them. I got Arizona. That's all I did, bro. I ain't look at shit else, bro.
Okay.
They don't let him get touched. I think so. Favita only got sacked like 6 times. I might be too much. That might be
See,
too much.
that's how I know Law Dog is a person that knows football, right? He looked at what CU don't do well, and looked at Arizona's and seen what that was.
Mhm.
Take a big game. That's good. I'm just being
Yeah,
honest. That did.
I ain't look at shit else, and I figured
That's
shit
why you gotta
hell.
look at it. It ain't
And then
hard.
I was supposed to try to see what the D line was gonna be, what was up with that, but I said shit. In my head, I said, well, they practice against them niggas, so
Yeah,
it
they
can't be
come.
too hard to go get a sack against these niggas.
Yeah.
Long as I ain't UCF shit, I'll be all right. Fuck it. And then Travis injured. I don't give a damn what they say. He injured. So
That's
T
what I
Mac,
thought.
go eat, nigga. Go eat, nigga. He down right now, nigga.
Yeah.
Go eat.
That's what I thought too. And if he and where do you put him at right now, Law? Like if Travis is on your team right now, he coming back off of something like that, sat out a whole game. Where you using him at? Where's he more effective on your team, offense or defense?
I mean, with Amari, well, they were using him. I see, I don't know what the fuck probably be doing, but I don't agree with how he do it. I don't agree with his football acumen, bro, as far as how shit is being ran. Because like I'm under the pass happy law too. Like I like to slang that rock. I was a coordinator one year, and nigga was yelling to me on the sideline about running the ball too. But here's the difference. My O line was bad, but see, I was only passing the ball to get confidence. You feel me? Like let's nigga, I'm not like nigga. If I need to get down the field first, nigga, I will run it. You feel me? But let me get some confidence on this shit. I'm not gonna run the ball 3 plays in a row. Or if I feel like this defense is vaulted, I'm not gonna throw it. I'm trying to build. See, this is how I look at it, bro. At the end of the day, for a team to have to be like a let's just say a solid like a team, they gotta have confidence in doing just the small shit. Like if you can get 3 yards or you can get a 5 yard hitch to Travis, I'm gonna throw that over and over and over and over again, bro. I'm just gonna take it what they give me. Then after we don't put one up and we got some shit on the board, everybody should be settled in. We got some confidence. Travis done already kind of got his on this drive. Now I can start dicing it, you know what I mean? Because I think that 3-and-out shit, getting sacked and all that, I feel like
Yeah.
that you lose confidence, bro. Then that shit start to pile up at the end of the game. Before you know it, you got negative 20 rushing yards, bro.
Right.
Yes. And I like the way Law articulated the way how he would facilitate his offense, right? That ain't much different from what CU needs to be doing. That's why we ain't. That's why when you like what the way he articulated his offense and how he would approach the game, right? I'm pretty sure Pat Shermer, he's been in the game 30 years. He knows the same goddamn thing, right? It's just when you have somebody that doesn't do what you tell him to do, right? That's the problem.
It is.
That's the only problem.
Because his
Because-
There you
go
go.
ahead.
Keep going. No, keep
No,
going, bro.
I was saying that what Law Dogs articulated is how CU should approach every game. Take what the defense give you, and we'll build from there. Running sweeps, jet sweeps, little digs, posts. We'll run from there. You need to be surgical with this shit. You know how you two-piece of nigga say I'm surgical. That's how Colorado need to come out and punch Arizona. You need to be surgical with this shit.
You know, one thing I did pay attention to in watching the film is Schumer was right. You know, fakes need to be carried out a little bit better. Even if you can't run the ball too much, a play action fake, if you carry it out right, can freeze for a second and open up the middle of the field.
Yeah, you can't run the ball, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? I just, like Law said, I would do that, and then you start opening up things a little bit more. It has been teams, and we can't forget this. It has been teams on a college level and a pro level that have used the passing game to open up the running game.
Yeah.
But go back to what Truckin said. It's like Colorado don't even do that. It's like if they're using the passing game to open up the running game, and then let's just say they get 2 yards and then they get 1 yard, it's like, okay, let's abandon it. Let's just throw it all day now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And it's
but
like,
But this one, and then like what I'm saying is like the name of the game is to work something and then come back with the counter to it. You know what I mean?
right.
So just when they think you doing this, you come back with this, and it's just like, see, see you so motherfucking
Stubborn.
yeah, bro. I really don't even know what to say about them niggas, bro. I honestly don't, bro. I be trying to
Yeah, they're
like,
so predictable, bro. Their
yeah,
offense is
bro.
so
Two
predictable.
so
Like,
motherfucking cold, bro. He make that shit go, bro. But he make that shit go, but he part of the problem. You feel me? So
Mhm.
when you get that type combination, it's like, how the fuck? Because like even the K State game, bro, I was like, bro, in my opinion, bro, they were really supposed to win that game. I thought they
Yeah.
had them niggas.
Yeah, they
In my
were.
opinion, I thought they was gonna win that bitch. I'm like, fuck, they don't fucked off the money. You hear me? So
No.
when I
Yeah.
seen, but from what I seen, I'm like, oh, this the same team from last year. This shit ain't no different, bro. They got a
see,
couple more wins. They got a couple more pieces, but I'm like, it's the same shit. Like, and I mean, they're a 4-2 team, but see, when I listened to the press conference, the motherfucking reporter said, "Nigga, you were 4-2 last year." So I'm thinking progressively. I'm like, oh nah, this shit look a lot better because I'm buying into the hype. I'm like the UCF, but like I said, I missed the mark on UCF. They end up not being what I thought they was. I didn't think they was gonna not be able to be the pass rush. I knew KJ Jefferson was iffy, but not being able to rush the pass is crazy. You know what I mean? Especially against a
Mhm.
team like CU, bro. Like Shadur gonna give you two, and then the O line
he gonna give you 2
he gonna
sacks.
give you two, bro. So like if you can't get there, and touch him, yeah, you fucked over, bro. He finna slang that bitch. He said it. I think I seen. Did I see a well off clip or some shit? Yeah, I think I was like fast forward through a well off clip. So he was talking in like the huddle, and he was telling them, he was like, this was like the K State game. He was like, if they rush three type shit, like get off your mark and roll and goddamn find me, bro. I'm basically like, man, fuck all that route shit, nigga. Find the opening. I'm gonna throw it to the air, nigga. We gonna crib some shit.
Yeah,
And
that's that bullshit.
and
That's that
that's
bullshit, bro.
But I mean if you rush your three though, and you watch how he play, that's what he do. That's why he do that rolling out, and he don't never give up on the play. So that's how he scored against the Baylor game. He rolled out, but this week, if you play your rush lane right, the nigga gonna roll into the sack. So it's like the
Yeah,
give and take of what the nigga do. It's like the greatness and it's like
the
I don't know,
coach.
bro. Like, and then if you can't rein that shit in as an offensive coordinator or head coach, then you just gonna have to live and die by how nigga what he do, and that's what they do. They live and die by what he do.
So yeah, you're right. You know what fucks Shador up too though? That when you should give him when you show him something and you change that shit. If you show blitz and then jump into your coverage, you fuck his head up.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck
Nah,
his head up.
I mean, most quarterbacks
It's
that
I mean, most quarterbacks struggle with that. You right, but like, I shouldn't have said show blitz, but if you showing something different than what you doing, like, cause he always getting up there looking for the mic. He get up there, he look for a safety because I guess that's what a quarterback supposed to do, look for the safety first, right? See where you
No,
see,
he looked for the mic first. Got to
right?
identify the mic.
That's what I was saying, right? So you looking for that because if you looking for your mic, boom. But if he misread on that mic, that fucks up a whole lot with him.
Right.
His pre-snap reads be fucked up, and they don't be throwing no fucking running back screens, man. We seen one screen, y'all. Remember, was it the Colorado State game? I think it was. Was that a screen? Because I
yeah,
can't remember.
that's
I
an
think it
extension of
was.
the run game. That's what Coach Prime said. He said Scuderi is so accurate. That's an extension of the run game.
Man, that motherfucking Augusta, AIA, Isaiah Augusta, and he fumbled on that. That we seen one of them, 26 yards. Like, we need more of that. We need more of those.
You know it's crazy, Chuck, not to speak about like that. You know the rumor is Isaiah Augusta will be starting now.
Yeah.
No, that's the
Yep.
rumor, right? That's the word on the street. Yeah. So my question is, what happened? You had confidence in Charlie O. First 3 games of the season. Said, nah, I'm done with this tour. You know what I'm saying? Let Dallin Hayden play his little running back. Say, nah, I'm good with this tour. My question is, why did I just start Michael Wells?
Yeah.
Well, I think Mike is hurt, so I think it's gonna be Gustava and Hayden. I'm not sure. That's just a guess for me. But it's what? This is what week 7,
Yeah.
week 8, and
Ain't none of them got
You,
200
you,
yards.
you're changing the running back room again.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Like,
Hey, that's
why?
how. That's because if y'all watched the All 22 from last game, there was some opportunities he may have had to actually step through the hole if it was there. But a lot of times there was no hole. So if you go back and watch the All 22, then watch Well Off, you can see Pat Shermer going into that, like run through the hole and make a fucking hole. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter who really on the field at the time. If the hole ain't there, it ain't there. That's the lineman fault. If he ain't getting through the hole when it's there, that's the running back fault. So I think they need to go back to 11 personnel. That's my opinion.
No, they got like I feel where you're going with that, bro. Like they you gotta scheme that up as the offensive coordinator though. And Pat Schumer used to be, he started off being a fucking offensive line coach. That would sound so what's gonna really fuck y'all up. He started off being an offensive lineman coach. So I don't understand how he can't put his head together with fucking Phil Loho and they can't scheme up some fucking block, put some blocking schemes behind it, because that's what's happening. You gotta help those guys, get those guys double teaming, opening up holes, double teaming some whams, something, bro. Pull some fucking something, bro.
The problem is, hold on. The problem is they didn't do, and Law Dog suggested this too. And a lot of teams are starting to utilize this formation. Just send 6 offensive linemen out there. Pass out of it, run out of it. Just send 6 offensive linemen.
Yeah, that's all he needs. All he needs is just the time. I feel where you're going. All you gotta do is give 2 the time to do what he do back there. I feel where you're going with that.
Seaton, make Seaton more of a tight end. You have Seaton and you lit. Who's your right tackle? Kareem Harden or whatever? Philip Houston, right? You alternate those 2 guys, right? And you mix and match. You sometimes you send some Lavelle Smalls out there, but there's no reason for 4 people to be running routes. No. Just go ahead and put your offensive lineman out there. Let Jordan Seaton let him get uphill off some pulling game, wham blocking. Create the spaces for your running backs to run down. You know what I'm saying? For them not to be doing that is crazy work, bro.
We're going through all these different running backs and all these different personnel. Like, where the hell is Peyton Kirkland, big boy from Texas? Where the fuck is he at?
I don't even know. That is real.
He's still on the team.
Where is y'all hometown hero? Where is Benson at?
Oh, he's benched.
He got benched.
He didn't. Well, I don't know if he was hurt this past game. I know he was dressed.
Yeah, he was. He was dressed on the sideline. I did see his big ass walking on the sideline.
That is fellas. That's what it is, fellas. He fella.
Damn.
Coach Prime said, "You guys, fellas, you got 1 week to get together. Or you gonna be in school because some of y'all ain't gonna make it to the next level anyway." That's what he shot that plug to.
But see, the only thing with that, Alfaru, the only question is with that, like when they and Viral, I heard you mention it too with 11 personnel. Like when they go to 11 personnel, when a team see you in 11 personnel, they know they running the ball. You know they running the ball. If they go in 11 personnel, you know they running the ball.
Well, that's why you dump to the tight end. You can play action out of it. You can do different things.
Right.
You can't be too, straightforward with it. But I mean, we got to set precedent. I think a team like Arizona, they not a real dominant team. This is a team where you got to get your plays off. If you can't successfully run the ball against Arizona, you're not gonna win the Big 12. Just being real.
Well, we know they're not going to win the Big 12 anyway, but you got to win the bowl.
I'm not gonna say that because some people thought we weren't gonna beat UCF and they eating crow right now. You feel me? So
I knew they were gonna beat UCF.
DJ U's little brother's a problem at defense on that defensive line for Arizona though. Don't sleep on that nigga. That little nigga. I can't even pronounce that shit.
He ain't got no brother over there, do he?
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah.
Play over there on the Arizona defensive line.
No,
DJ
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon.
Hold on, bro.
It might be a cousin.
Is it? Oh yeah, it might. I don't know. Young, hold on.
Hey, no, Rob, it is his cousin.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say. I know. I ain't tripping. I know I seen his last name. Ungalele.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Hey, hold on,
Question:
but
is
come
he
on,
still
bro.
playing football?
You can't be
What
talking
up,
about in Crow,
baby?
bro, about niggas some 3 weeks ago now, my nigga. Like,
No,
y'all,
I'm saying, is DJ you still playing football?
nah, he broke his hand.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who?
I got you, Alpha. Like I just was saying, all right, yeah, but they don't like that's what I'm saying when they so I got what you're saying. That they go to 11 personnel. You gotta use that tight end. I wish they would use Savell Smalls more. I wish they would use him more. I seen him go to that one little I don't know if that was an inside zone block or whatever the hell they was doing on that play when they went to the goal line. They had 2 tight ends on the outside on both one side of the line. I think that was an inside zone. Just simple. Augusta scored last game. Wasn't that inside zone?
what?
I don't know. I was just gonna say shit. Scooter Boo did have a great game against
Scatterboo.
Scatterboo against them. So I mean, I don't know, man. It just whichever team to me, I keep saying this shows up. I mean, if they can commit to running the ball in this offensive line, decide they want to move people, and they put their minds to it and do it, then hey, that's what I want to see. But if they abandon it and they letting the other team know we getting ready to throw the ball from 40 to 50 times, you got to deal with the outcome of the game. Whether it's whether you get blown out or it's close, you know what I'm saying? You still letting other team know what you're doing. So I just think you got to have in your offense, you always have to have an element of surprise. You got to keep people off balance. Should nobody come in the game saying all week this is what they go do, and then
Yeah.
you come in the game and there's no coach on the sideline saying, "Oh shit, we've been preparing for this and they done came with this." You know what I'm saying?
So y'all mostly agreed that CU should have won that game, right?
Yeah.
What against Kansas State?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they should've
So
won.
who better than Kansas State that we gonna face?
BYU. What?
The BYU, you said who better than Kansas State
That's on our schedule.
that's on the schedule right now? Who
Yeah.
that's better than Kansas State?
Right.
I can't really say in the Big 12. I can't
Nobody.
really do football this year. I don't know. I can't really say that, bro.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this.
Kansas. They're around the top of game to Kansas.
Utah's running game is comparable to Utah's. I mean, comparable to Kansas State. And if that was a problem, that's going to be a big problem when you face Utah. I feel Utah has a better defense.
Okay, but they don't have the dynamic of a quarterback that's running. So that
I mean, but really, what I'm saying is this: Kansas State really didn't need their quarterback to run all that much. When your tailback is hitting 200, you don't need your quarterback to do that. And it wasn't like they were running an option.
Not necessarily that they needed to, but that's always a threat. So you have to account for that. You got to respect the
But when you
running.
this is my thing. When you get in the game and you see what the team is doing, they didn't run much. They didn't run many quarterback called runs. What they did was they lined up and they gave Gideons the ball and said, find a hole or make a hole.
Right.
And that's what he did 9 times out of 10.
Utah don't have that power back like that.
No, I mean, hey, if you ain't watching number 2, that boy got some jiggle and some power to him.
He decent.
Bro, where y'all get this word jiggle from, bro? Where y'all get this word jiggle from?
Bro, like it's hard to call with CU. You go to fucking.
I'll tell you a team that's better than
10-5 versus fucking North Dakota State, blown out. Nebraska pretty much shut them down. Then you fucking whoops Colorado State's ass. Then you go fucking put it on fucking UCF, beat the shit out of Baylor. No, Baylor, fucking overtime with Baylor. Then you whoop the shit out of UCF. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to gauge CU and what the fuck CU gonna do on that schedule for real, bro. Like that's where I'm getting at. Like it's hard. It's really hard to gauge. Like you don't know where you gonna get. Shit been so inconsistent with
Right. Week after week.
What team you gonna get that week?
Yeah.
Right,
I-
but we know what the strength is, and we know what the weakness is.
Yeah,
And
like,
we
the team that's better
definitely
than
know
Kansas
that the
State is
offensive
Pitt.
line is a problem, right? We all can agree with that, right? The offensive line is a problem, right? Right, fellas?
Mhm.
So they got Kansas State. They got Arizona. They got an okay defensive line. Cincinnati got a good defensive line. Texas Tech, a decent defensive line. They can get to the quarterback. Utah can definitely get to the quarterback. Kansas, as they are, only one win on the schedule, 0-3 in the conference. They can get to the quarterback. Their defensive line is good. And Oklahoma State definitely got a good one. So the weakness is the offensive line. So, you know what I mean? And all those offenses, all those teams can score. So that's what I'm saying. You know, it all depends. It's up to the CU right now. It's hard as fuck for me to sit here and predict and say what CU is going to show up because they'll fuck around and beat Arizona, Cincinnati, and fuck around and drop a game to Kansas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, the way that shit been going, especially with this Big 12 shit, like, it's hard as hell to predict this shit, man. It
Hey,
really
Yeah.
is.
if you
I
want to
said-
donate some money this
this.
weekend, pick Arizona. If you want to donate money to my pockets, that's what I'm
Yeah, I said this. I said
You already got something going with
every
law.
game.
You already got something going with law then,
You
huh?
trying to do something, bro?
No, I'm
Nah,
telling
my money with ESPN, and I already put my money in.
Oh, well, then you talking like you trying to do
I'm
something,
just
bro.
saying, but the money got to come from somewhere. It got to come from the losers. You feel me?
I hear you, brother. Hey, Chubby, what's the spread? What ESPN got on this game? They got CU to win. Who they got to win?
Man, they got them niggas 3 points.
To win by 3?
3.
Oh yeah, I thought I could go against that and make some cheese too.
Okay. All right. What up, Jack boy?
Do it if you want to.
See, you should beat them. See, you should beat Arizona, man. They got the team, man. They got the team to beat them, man. I mean, like they got talent, bro. They got the talent, but you getting out coached. That's the problem with the big.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm betting. That's what I'm betting on. I ain't betting on. I know what
Yeah.
the talent is.
So you see that nigga T-Mac just going deep on their ass, you be like, damn.
What up? What up?
What up,
I was
JB?
saying,
What up, Jay?
Good, man. What's good, man?
I ain't seen you in a minute. Who grandma you was with?
Man, I've been working
Oh,
trying to get
man.
these, I've been working trying to get these deals done, my G.
Oh, all right.
It was grandma.
Grandma, I ain't got time for my grandma.
Everybody know you a male gigolo, nigga.
Man, if I was a male gigolo, I wouldn't be working this hard. I tell you that.
That's it. And that I hear that too, though. What's up, JB? How you feel, JB? What's up? How you feel?
Man, I can't call it, bro. I feel like people underrate Arizona because of their record. But if you look at the teams they played and how they played them and actually watch the game, they not a bad team. It's just I don't trust Arizona's coaching. I think that's where they fall apart at. I don't think they coaching very good at all. I think the dude, I can't remember, I think he came from San Jose State. I think he might be in I think he might be in a little bit over his head. But then the neutralizer is they got weapons. And if they play CU, I don't think CU coaching better. So
Whoever show up.
man, it's like whoever show up. Like this is my thing. CU easier to expose in Arizona. Arizona, like if I was to go position by position, Fafita and Shador cancel each other out. Receivers cancel each other out. Who got a better running back? Arizona. And that's just because of the game. Like it's hard to tell what these running backs can even do. The offensive line, you got Arizona.
Wait, you said Fafita over Shador?
No, he said they cancel each other out.
They cancel each other out.
They cancel
Okay.
each other out.
Make sure I heard
Yeah.
That's how you know you hear
See what happened when you listen too hard.
Man, I had to make sure I heard that correctly, man. A lot of niggas be tripping these days.
They cancel each other out in this kind of game. I think DBs. You know what? I don't know if Shador or not Shador. Travis should even be playing for real.
I keep saying that.
Because I think that because to be serious, I actually think they should sit him because Travis holds so much like mental energy for the whole team. If
JB, let that nigga
bro,
play, bro.
I mean,
That's
if he
what I
don't
say.
play,
Let them play.
Let that little nigga play against T-Mac. Mm-hmm, yeah.
because
That young nigga play against T-Mac. I want to see the matchup.
this team only goes as far as Travis, and if they exploit Travis because he's hurt, man, this team
Nah,
around.
let him play,
They
JB.
doubling
Nah, he
Travis,
ain't
man. I mean,
hurt. He
they
ain't
doubling
hurt.
T-Mac.
That nigga ain't hurt, man.
Boy.
They got Travis.
Hey.
Why you need the double team when you got Travis? Like,
If they
come on, man.
doubling that means Shiloh somewhere 1-on-1 with a nigga. We gonna love that.
Oh,
Oh,
bro.
Boy.
He better not be 1-on-1 with that nigga Craig, boy.
No,
I mean,
sir.
to be for real, defensive line, I'm gonna pick Arizona. Linebackers, I'm gonna pick Arizona. It's just
You
I
forgot
don't
the
know.
O-line too, JB.
Oh yeah, no, the O line, I'm 1,000% Arizona. I think Fafita only been sacked 6 times this year.
That's what I said.
That's what made me pick him, bro. I cut on. I said before I make this bet, let me go do some homework. I seen that O-line. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Bro, hold up. That's not contributed all to the O-line. That's because he throw in the coverage. The nigga got 9 fucking interceptions.
The thing about him though, so if you watch the games, I will say this: he don't get sacked,
Yeah,
but
he
he was throwing some bullshit in one of them games. He threw two picks in one game, trying to force it to T-Mac, and
That was
then
K-State.
K-State is like K-State and Texas Tech, and so I kind of wonder if like that's all he think about doing. Like if he can correct he just got to be okay to be for real for them to win. He ain't got to be great. He just got to be okay.
That's sad. If all thing he gotta be is okay to get the dub, that's sad. I don't think, but JB, you ain't explaining it to people, but real shit. If all thing you gotta be is okay to catch a dub in college football, that's sad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's sad, JB.
he just got to be mediocre. Like if he's mediocre and go throw for 200 yards, if he don't turn the ball over, they win. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
what I
it.
was gonna say. I think that's what JB was saying. If he don't turn the ball over, they win.
He's going to turn the ball over multiple times.
So what y'all saying is a quarterback can come out there and be complete straight level, no ups, no downs, and cop a dub against CU.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
absolutely.
You seen the Baylor quarterback?
Yeah.
It's the prime
You
Yeah.
seen
example
the
right there.
Nigga
you
ain't
seen
got
the
to do too
Baylor,
much against
you seen
CU,
the
nigga.
Baylor quarterback, you seen the North Dakota State quarterback who ain't got an arm.
Man, mediocre. Man, I said mediocre, man. Ooh, that's
Man,
crazy.
he ain't got to do too much on CU, bro.
Man,
Hold on. Let me say it with my accent. Mediocre. Let me stop
You
it.
can run the damn ball, throw it when you need to, bro.
That's
Like to
sad.
keep it a buck. I don't know if CU can stop Arizona running game. Like people sleep on their
yeah,
running backs, bro.
yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. They got a nice back too.
They
So with the same
overshadow they
intensity that we came with UCF, we shutting their running game down.
bro. That's only happened one time in 17 games though.
I
So
can tell.
what?
I
It's
can
all
tell he thought Nebraska. I can tell he thought Colorado was gonna be Nebraska.
nigga, you probably did.
I
What you
didn't.
mean?
I
Nah.
didn't. I
This
promise you, I
Well,
didn't.
I
so
think
listen,
CU
there's nothing wrong with thinking that CU could have beat Nebraska. They smoked them last year. The thing is, you didn't know how good or how much better Nebraska was with all
I
that
did.
money they got.
Yeah,
I
but
did.
you watched that game last
We
year, and
know
you
you
know
corn
that they
husking,
gave
raw
that game
dog.
away
You corn
though.
husking all night. We know that.
You said I
But
did what?
I said Nebraska gave that game away last year though.
I was
Got their
telling
ass
niggas
beat.
that. I
That
was
was the
telling niggas like
epitome.
viral that he wouldn't want to listen.
Nebraska got their ass beat. We took that game.
Nah, I mean they won. Y'all won. I mean, but
Belt
I
to
mean when it was
ass.
quarterback fumbling snaps and shit,
28-9 is not a belt to ass. We didn't really execute this game. I ain't gonna lie, but
What?
defensively,
See, that's how I know you fans don't know football, bro.
we belt to ass.
But that was
The
BTA.
plays was
That
highlight
was
reels.
BTA right there. What you
they
talking
We
about?
had
that's
dominated,
highlight
bro.
reels
BTA.
on them.
That's BTA, boy. You tripping, brother. That's BTA.
Come on, bro. Y'all supposed to have a varsity high power offense, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
did y'all see that? Did y'all see that viral clip where that dude, you know how in the game y'all clap each other up at the end of the game in high school and shit? walk down the straight line. Y'all seen that
Oh
video?
yeah.
Yeah, I
That
seen.
nigga put
Yeah,
a belt to
yeah.
ass and nigga gave him a 3-piece combo. I'm talking about extra crispy.
Yeah, I seen
That
that.
boy,
I ain't
That
see that shit.
hey, that's sickening.
How the
boy back ass with a 3-piece combo, chucking
That
so
that
fast.
that that, that that's sickening, dog.
how the
I'm talking about swift. I'm talking about straight
Because
jab.
if somebody would have done that back in the day, he would have got his ass beat.
No, that's he get his ass beat. He
Yeah,
put
that's
belt
what
to
happened.
ass. Then gave him a swift 3-piece. I'm talking about jab, straight uppercut, nigga
Damn.
on the ground. Straight crispy. I'm like, ooh. Everybody else was in the shot. Listen, this is how you know you got your ass whooped right there. When you put it on a nigga so fast, everybody trying they got their hands on the trailer like the Spider-Man meme. They looking like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, you got your ass whooped.
yeah.
That man got his ass whooped in that video, man. Oh man.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
so my take on the games, like I keep saying, I don't know which Colorado team is gonna show up. I think it's gonna be a close game though. I can't give a prediction of who's gonna win. I think turnovers can be big in this game. Another thing I'm wondering about is we always talking about offense or defense. I mean, special teams don't matter no more.
It's
Like kickoff returns don't matter, punt returns don't matter. None of that shit matters no more. Punt, trying to block a punt.
Man, motherfuckers ain't blocking punt. Motherfuckers ain't finna take that bitch back. Shit.
But
Unless you got a dangerous nigga. I ain't kicking that bitch to no nigga that's dangerous. Can that bitch out of bounds.
that little motherfucker from Arizona, he fast. But I don't think he gonna take nothing back on CU though.
No, I don't see that happen.
I don't think he gonna do all that. But
I just asked because hey, I mean, I'm thinking it's 3 phases to a game, but it seemed like it ain't shit but 2 phases. That's why I agree with JB. Football ain't fucking all that good no more.
No, it's half-ass now.
This is a bunch of 7-on-7 ass bullshit. Then you got. I'm sorry. Then you got niggas wearing panties on their helmets.
Yeah, we
see the helmet panties or whatever you want to call it, condoms or whatever. But man, football, that shit, that transfer portal, this parody shit, man, it's the same, man. Football the same. It's just even now. What you mean? On what level? What level we talking about?
Oh shit.
I'm just talking about it's starting from actually Pee Wee now. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like I don't know. Most fundamentals have gone out the window. I mean,
little motherfucker throwing that bitch from 30. What you mean?
But see, that's my whole thing is this. It's becoming more entertainment than the game. Everybody get excited with scores. And then when motherfuckers see a game that's coming down to the wire is 7-6, motherfuckers like, this game boring. You know what I'm saying? Where are most of the fundamentals? I see so many fundamental mistakes on Saturdays and Sundays. It's like there's no teaching, and I understand that they cut back on this and then they stop this, thinking about their health. Okay, it's other ways to go by that shit with health. You just making this shit soft, and the reason why I say you making it soft, I asked y'all in the Discord. Did you see the video of the flag football game with full fucking pads on?
Hey, bro, I did not think that. I seen that video last night. I didn't think that shit was real.
Honestly,
was it girls?
No.
Hey, Chubby, that wasn't your team, brother?
What?
Oh, nigga,
I thought that was your team, Chubby. I swear I seen you out there, Chubby. I swear you was on the
my babies probably would have whooped their ass, boy.
Oh man,
my babies probably would have whooped that team ass, boy.
I said this why Chubby out here getting suspended. They playing this soft ass ball. Chubby get fired up. Hit that nigga. I mean, snatch his flag.
Hey, no cap though.
Go ahead.
Jamie. I'm sorry.
I don't know if y'all talked about this yet, but if Heisman or not Heisman, if Travis have a bad game, is he out the Heisman?
Oh fuck!
Right now he like right now he's second. He's second.
Yeah, gonna drop the 5.
If he get burnt, if he if he get roasted this game,
Mm,
and then don't do nothing on the offensive end, is he done?
He
mm,
he
He,
as
yes,
of today, he's not even second anymore.
yes,
he,
Yeah,
he need
that's
On
that's
paper
yes,
what he said.
or just
yes.
so
yeah,
It's
opinion.
he
Love.
need
it's
Got
it's
love,
he
it's
need
man.
it's Cam Ward, it's the running back from Boise, and then it's the other quarterback. Oh shit, I
nah.
can't
Yeah.
think.
I still think Travis too right now.
I mean, but hey, as far as I guess what they call them voting and whatnot, the top three, they got your boy Cam, they got old boy from Boise, and then that other quarterback, I forgot
I
who
got the
he.
nigga from Boise #1, bro. I just think he's getting off too
Yeah, he getting off
motherfucking
too
much.
crazy.
He getting off too crazy, bro. Like I love what Travis doing. Don't get me wrong, bro. But
With that nigga over there doing that, boy, shit.
yeah,
Yeah, that
but
boy at Boise, yeah,
he almost, bro, had them niggas beat Oregon, bro.
yeah.
Nigga, damn, they put 300 against
Like
Oregon.
I don't think Travis can have them niggas almost beat Oregon, bro. I
Yeah,
Be real, Trevor's been shut down in the game.
don't know about that.
I don't know
Bro,
about that,
listen.
Niggas ain't just been going at Travis, bro. If niggas start going
Listen,
at Travis,
hold
bro,
on.
you gonna see the real him.
No. That's not what I'm talking about this year. Travis, his yardage didn't speak for the game he had when he played Nebraska. They had 10 points on the board. No
Mm.
tuds.
Tommy Hill.
I hear what you're saying. Like empty
And
calories.
empty calories. If you looking at a Heisman vote, that shit adds up to a lot because Nebraska ain't even ranked.
And they got
Nebraska not ranked.
No.
Nah.
They only got one loss. Who the
They
fuck?
right out.
What's
They
the
right out.
problem, nigga?
Illinois got their ass.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, that home loss to Illinois hurt them.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
They got
Yeah,
a chance to get back ranked
that's a
this
good question,
week.
though. That's a good
Hey
question.
Chubby, is this the show you do the picks?
The
This or that?
pick?
Yeah.
No, I do my picks on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
I do my picks Saturday
We
morning.
do that shit Saturday.
Saturday morning. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, he do it Saturday morning before the games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he do it Saturday morning. It's
No,
early
ain't no
though.
way in the
though.
fuck. So you tell me when you put the both teams on the screen type shit. That's Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is
for
Saturday
real?
morning. He right. Yeah, he right.
I don't remember that.
So what channel is the game on Saturday?
What game?
Colorado.
Colorado's game.
It's
What
gonna be
time?
in Discord.
Come on.
I think it's FS1.
It wouldn't even be a youth.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay.
be in Discord.
What time it come on?
Like 4.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fox.
Yeah.
Come on, Fox. Fox. Yep. Fox got that game. It's gonna be a good one, man. The West Coast gunslinger game, man. That shit is going down. It's going down.
It wouldn't even be a youth to watch.
What's the over on that game, Jack Boy? What's the over on that? I know you know.
Like 3.5, Arizona.
Yeah, I think he said 3.5.
Yeah, that's the spread. That's the
That's
spread.
it. He's talking about the over. Like, ain't it
Hold
like
up.
58 or something like that?
Yeah.
What the total points?
Yeah. Total point scored. Yeah, over, under. What is it? What you say, Goat?
I think it's like 58 or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
8
That ain't
games.
good.
Damn, Vegas good with that shit. Fuck.
Mm,
I'm about to say that I'm somewhere around that shit. It might be like that. Shit, it fuck around and be 30-something. Like
Nigga, T-Mac gonna be like, and I've been in that field. Please don't run off my jury. You might get.
Hey, well, I gotta hold on. In the Arizona, they playing in Arizona, ain't they?
Yeah, they
Yep.
playing in Arizona.
Ain't they undefeated in Arizona over the last like year and a half or something crazy?
No.
Nah, I
No,
don't think so.
Say that they
Nah,
when I
bro, they
look at the
just lost
thing,
to Texas Tech at home, bro.
Yeah, they just lost to Texas
oh,
Tech.
I thought that was in Lubbock.
Nah.
That was
sure?
It was in Lubbock, bro. They
Yeah,
like
No, they lost to Texas Tech in Lubbock.
Yeah,
Nah,
that was in
at
Lubbock.
No, that was at home.
Nah, that was
that
at
was
home.
It
Lubbock.
was.
That was at
Oh,
Texas Tech.
at
They
home,
had
bro.
blown out.
Yeah.
I thought that was at Lubbock.
But I'm
Nah,
looking at it.
it
Let
was
me
at
look at it
Lubbock.
real quick.
They would have got their head blown out if it was a little bit.
They lost at BYU. Oh, they did. It was in Arizona. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was in Lubbock too.
Yeah, that's just because Texas Heck was whooping their ass.
It was a
Yeah,
close
that's when-
game.
Whooping their ass
Yeah,
like they
that's-
was at home, boy.
Yeah, that's when he asked that question, who's better than Kansas State? Shit, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech better than Kansas State?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to beat them boys in Lubbock.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to tell you niggas.
So you
Man,
think if they lose it? So what if CU win this game? What does it do for them going forward?
JB, you
Man,
said
man, they gonna be in the
what
Pop
happened.
Tart Bowl. We need to start gearing up for the Pop Tart Bowl and see who they gonna be playing in the Pop Tart Bowl. They gonna be
Pop Tart Bowl, JB. That's what we talking
yeah,
about.
If they lose this game, what does
If they
this mean
lose,
them
this
going
shit over.
forward?
This shit over with.
God
if
damn.
they lose,
They're gonna go to a bowl game, but
It's
if
over
they
with.
lose, Coach Prime looking for an extra route.
I'm gonna say this. If they lose this game, they definitely can't lose to Cincinnati.
Lose to
Hey,
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Hey man, I hate to say this.
Cincinnati got
Cincinnati
some
might
shit.
whip their ass.
see you about to beat. They about to beat Arizona, y'all. They about to put that belt to
Yeah, I
their ass.
got them
Bro.
beating Arizona, bro.
Nah, I ain't got them beating
Hey,
Arizona.
I do.
I guess why do y'all think they
Nah,
beat? Like
keep
when
playing.
I don't
They
either
too.
way.
Like
Keep
what?
playing,
Because
though.
Arizona, I don't know. Arizona
They
just ain't the
picking
team they was
Colorado.
from last year, man.
But my thing is, bro, Arizona got a bunch of major injuries in important areas.
But
Who they
where
got
are they?
injured?
Where's those injury report at? That's what I'm trying to see. Go
It's on.
like I was
I
trying to.
told you you gotta go to the pages on Twitter that report about the team
Oh, okay.
because they'll put out stuff that's not in the interview or whatever.
Who's injured?
Like talk to the people.
What's a major injury they got?
I think Takario Davis is hurt. I think, and one of the other
The corner.
safeties that starters hurt.
That nigga ass. I don't like Takari.
The safety behind Takario, no, the safety that play on the other side of Takario is questionable, and they got a lot of stuff like that on the defense.
They got a lot of questionable niggas.
It's questionable, and then they got some major injuries. Like some people out for the season, some people gonna be out for pretty much most of the season.
I mean, see, you got the same shit, don't they?
Damn there.
Basically.
Hell yeah, you
but
right.
it's more so in CU favor though with the wide receiver because that shit loaded. Arizona goddamn corner room ain't loaded like that, bro.
AZ, man. AZ about to. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game, man. AZ,
That's a
because
good game for sure.
it's gonna be a good one. I just think I don't know, man. See, Shador is. I think they got to get the man. It's gonna be tough to say because they got to get the Favita's ass. They got to get to him. They got to get to him and see what Arizona do. What a lot of people don't know if they seen that because Law was saying he's seen the offensive line, but see Arizona fuck around and go to that I formation on your ass, boy.
Yeah, with that tight end at the fullback. Yes, sir.
Fuck around and put that tight end. Find his ass
formation.
Motion his ass over in the backfield on you, and they'll fuck you up. And they also put him over there. They also got this one play where they're in 11 personnel, right? And the tight end, he go all the way over to the fucking where the other receiver at, like the boundary side, not the field side, but they usually do it up on the boundary side. And that tight end, he'll go in motion. And the motherfucker coming like he about to crack the motherfucker, the linebacker, which frees the linebacker. He ran right across the formation, wide open every game.
That solid. That's what I was raised on. If I was a coach and I was playing against Colorado, I'd smash mouth the shit out of their ass.
God damn.
Cliff her I formation, boy, gave him jiggles. Right
Hell, man, tight end. Hey, boy, tight end. Give me that. Give me a nice fullback. I smash mouth the shit out them boys.
Woke Cliff ass up.
Fullback tight end.
It was Cliff. Didn't you watch that game? You watched that game with us. We all watched the game together. I thought when Arizona played K-State, we always watching that together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, they can't look. I ain't gonna lie. Arizona, remember they came out hard against K-State at first with them, but and then they started getting all them flags for that damn illegal formations and shit. What you say, Jeff?
T-Mac guy was cooking at first. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they was. Hell yeah, It was cooking on K-State at first. Then they just, I don't know what the fuck got in their head. And they start going 4 wide. We like, why the fuck are they doing this?
Right.
That coach, that's their offense. That's why I was like, I mean, they kind of like CU. They don't know the dude's style of offense that he brought from San Jose State is like a fucking it's a spread offense. But they don't have the players for a spread offense. They don't have the plethora of receivers for a spread offense is the problem.
Yeah,
They got
right.
they got one the best receiver, then they got one all right nigga, and then they got some after that, it's just like everybody the same.
Yeah, that's why they should have stayed. That's why we was watching the K State game. We like, what the fuck are they doing? Because they came out, but they kept getting flags though. They was gashing their ass too. Explosive play after explosive play. The name motherfuckers just throwing flags on their ass left and right. Illegal formation. Like, what the fuck going on? They came out, they was fucking K State's ass up. And I think that's probably how they gonna come out against CU. So I
I
don't know.
do think the thing that's gonna be you gotta have to be careful of is they need safety. They don't have I hate to say this, they don't really have a legit corner other than Travis. Like
Huh?
them other corners CU got ain't good, bro.
Like
No,
They
it's not.
mid.
It's
They
not
mid.
that. It's the way that it's okay. So the playing corner is probably the most.
It's the hardest position on the field.
Yeah, it's hard because you got inside, outside, release. You got it's a bunch, bro. Man zone and the corner. They like nobody can play man like Travis played man, but they put him.
Travis the only elite probably
shit.
corner we got, but we have decent corners.
Yeah, I mean,
we
they
ain't
all
getting
of
cooked.
them is mid. All
We
of them
ain't
is like
getting cooked
mid.
every play. Like they just gave up a touchdown, I think, against was it after UCF?
Yeah, no, I mean, what I'm saying, they're not trash. They're just mid. They're serviceable, but they're not like good. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
90% of college football, though, Jay.
Exactly.
What you want? You want more stars?
No, listen. But what happens is if you go against a team like this happens to CU all the time. This is why it's easy to. That's why CU is easy to pass. If you go against a team with one elite receiver, your matchups on the outside are 50-50 every play. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody that matches up outside of that elite receiver is 50-50. You can go either way every play. So you don't have anything that shuts anybody else down to make them be one-dimensional, unless they're just a one-dimensional team. Like UCF, K-State is a very one-dimensional team.
We go cover two.
But you don't have no good safeties. Them safeties, man, see you ain't got no good safety, bro.
We do
Bro,
have good
Cam is good in certain things. Like he can't if you put every time he's on a tight end that's bigger than him, he gets eaten up.
Got game tackle.
But that's why they lose, though. It's like if me and JB is identifying that, because I've said this shit a bunch of times, that I can just put my 6'5" tight end on your 5'7" safety every play, and he's gonna win.
But we haven't seen that though.
Because you play man.
We have.
Who was 6'5" tight end cooking us?
Bro,
State was 6'5". Dude from North Dakota State, 6'5".
Nebraska.
Nebraska,
was cooking Cam.
Yeah, Colorado State last year cooking. This is a regular. This is his downside. This is the only thing to me. He plays with the most heart. He plays with the most tenacity. I mean, I fuck with Cam. I think he's too little for where he's at, but I think he got everything else.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to scheme up and move personnel. We've seen what
you take Shiloh out. You take Shiloh out. And you put the defense that you had before.
If Shiloh get y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. If Shiloh get benched, man, it's over. If Shiloh get benched, y'all, he ain't going to the league.
But hey, Chucky, one thing I asked Matt, I respect about Coach JB. He's a very honest person, right? He'll tell you, he might not say it the way you want to, but he asked a simple question. He say, just looking at Shiloh, can we say he can get better?
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Most people say that's.
You think he's at his ceiling, or do you?
He asked him, is he at his ceiling? Do you think
he's 26 years old, man? He at his ceiling, dog. He should be in his prime in that league.
This is what I'm gonna say. I think he's actually regressed over the last 2 years.
So this is the question. They said, is he an NFL player? All three of them said no. Dang. So why is he on the football field?
God dang. He the best safety they got.
No, he's not. That's what people need to say. No, he's not.
Carter Starmeyer, man.
Carter Starmeyer is better than him.
Hold on. Carter Starmeyer, wait a minute. Carter Starmeyer's ceiling is higher than Shallow's right now. I think that's what
That
they.
means
I
he's
think
better than him.
No,
Well,
we
well,
that
see.
ain't no.
Shiloh a hell of an
What?
open field tackler, man. I think that's why everybody. Shiloh, he'd come down and put a boom on your ass, man. Shiloh, man, I was surprised about getting. That's how you know he was still hurt, man. He wasn't extending his arm,
Right.
he wasn't trying to wrap shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody's so surprised about him with Giddens, because we like, damn, Shiloh missing tackles like that. Like, what the fuck going on?
Hey,
That
who's
motherfucker he probably fuck around and took one of them goddamn pain pills for the goddamn game started or something. Some
Damn.
shit. I don't know, man, because Shiloh just wasn't himself that game, dog. Like, it just wasn't, man. But man, look, I'm gonna say this, y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all answer. Which team is more battle tested out of these two? That's facing
Arizona State. Arizona.
Arizona.
Whoa, Arizona.
CU,
Why you say CU?
because it's way more pressure on CU. New team. I mean, it's just every day they got to deal with stuff that nobody else really got to deal with. You feel me? It's just like night and day. That's why everybody play their best against CU.
But
Yeah,
Arizona's battle tested in the game of football.
right.
Okay, that's two different questions then.
Okay, well, that
He's
was
talking about like
that a loaded
who's
question? Well, that's what I meant though.
Yeah.
So I'll say, which team is more battle tested on the football field?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be Arizona because they've been together longer. They've been through probably more things as a team.
Yeah, and they played. Look, y'all, this they last four, y'all. Kansas State, Utah, Texas Tech, BYU. That's Arizona's last four games. In that order. That's their last four games, y'all. Y'all can sit here and say, like, damn, because Utah, we thought Utah would be better at this point. But looking at Texas Tech, K-State, and BYU, y'all can say those is three of the top Big 12 teams. Arizona ready. They ready for this game. And CU get ready too. Because CU, they just coming off a loss. That's why I said this should be a fucking good one. They just coming off a loss. And they need to win this game. But Arizona also needs to win this game. They coming out hard. So that's why I say it's going to be a good one. And Arizona definitely battle testing my eyes. But that's just me, though. But go, did you answer? Because I thought I heard you, but
Arizona.
okay. All right.
Hey, hold up, Chubb. Somebody said that because Stoudemire's ceiling's better or higher than Shiloh, that he's better. And I disagree with that. Nobody said nothing about that. Y'all let that ride.
About his.
I said he has a higher ceiling. I don't necessarily think he's better today.
Okay, because I want to say, if you aspire to be somebody and my pockets is already bigger than yours, that don't mean you got more money than me. That don't mean you better than me. One day you may be able
right?
to.
You need the both of them, right? Because I think Shiloh should be up in a box. Why is he playing free safety? I think he need to be like that extra. While he in college, he needs to be that Mike. He needs to be the Mike to the offense. He needs to be the most dangerous fucking defender at the second level. Period. It like an extra linebacker out there. He needs to be that guy on the defense. That's what Shiloh should be at. And then when you looking for the pass, I mean, if you're gonna go single high, that is. But for passing, I think Stoudemire is better. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the passing. But run, Shiloh got that shit, man. Shiloh, he be all over that shit, man. He do, man. His instincts is there. Like he looks at tape, he knows what he's doing on the field and shit. That's why I don't know. It's shocking to all of us to see him play like that. I don't know. It's shocking to me to see him play like he played last week. Anyway, I don't know about Solid Gold because he got it. He been calling this shit. He been saying this shit like Shiloh gonna get exposed, but nobody really listened to him because they already trying to call him about my guy.
He got hurt. That's how he got exposed. He ain't no Rain Man for saying that. Sorry, no disrespect, Solid Gold, but you don't get that one. Just because he got hurt.
So question. Is this motivated? Is this what I'm talking to? Who am I talking to? Who's the dude that was talking just now? Not Chubby, but
Viral.
Yeah.
Oh, Viral. My bad. I couldn't see your thing. So what do you think about this stat? I'm just looking at these stats, and it's yards per game. And Arizona's 39th in the nation, and Colorado is 66. They outperform Colorado by 80 or 70 yards a game. So
Mhm.
time on the field. Now,
Mhm.
if it comes down to an explosive offense, Arizona has by that statistic, Arizona has a much more explosive offense, even though they've lost more games. Now, would you contribute that to the harder teams that they play and they've got more yards? Like to me, that means Arizona's offense is probably better than CU's.
I think that attributes to the run game,
You think
but
it's so? I mean,
mhm,
I agree that does contribute to that to some degree.
yeah, because that's
But
time of possession.
yeah, okay.
Because
Sounds just
look,
like
think about
yeah. Go ahead.
this. Um, and this goes back to what y'all was talking about earlier. The gift and the curse with Shador is that he'll take 15-yard loss, right? But he's confident in his arm that next play, okay, we get 20 with this throw. But that's the curse of it because you only need 5 sometimes, and you're going to go for 20 or the home run. So, and that's where see you can make up for the yards that are lost on the run game is with the passing because each game is going to be 300 plus 400 yards in the air. So when you match up Arizona and CU, that's going to be the difference. You're going to see the time of possession. Arizona and teams that run the ball going to win on paper.
Yeah, he should. I mean, shit, he should be getting that 400 a game because he damn near running the air raid offense, bro. Damn near shit. They were 237 attempts. If you look at somebody like Hawaii, shit, he got like what 5 more passes than Hawaii do. They damn near running the air raid. They got like that's it's pretty fucking simple with CU. Like if we all could see it, I wonder what the fuck why going on with why the coaching staff can't see it because ain't none of us getting paid fucking millions of dollars to fucking coach a team and we see the fucking problem. The only problem, run the fucking ball, run the damn ball. Run the fucking ball. It's just that simple. Run the ball. Get in. You know what I'm saying? 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5 situations. You know what I'm saying? Like and fucking look for the underneath guy first. Like it seemed like he go through his progressions from high, like deep to shallow first. Like it's like why did you go to your progressions like that? Is that the correct way? Is there any correct way to do it? But he always looking for the deep pass first, and then he coming back. And by the time that come, it's not there. Like he gotta
I
he
think
gotta
they
figure that out though. What's up?
I think they might scheme because your coach tells you what you should be looking at, and I think when you play call, like when they like, I'm assuming when they do when whatever play they calling, they want you to look for certain matchups of what the defense is doing to read. So maybe they just have whatever receiver he's looking at doing deep routes, and that's his first read. I don't think he necessarily is doing that on his own. I think whatever the play call is doing that. So that's a play caller issue.
Because every time we see him take one of them weird ass sacks or something, like if you not every time, but some of the time, y'all, you look at the film, you be like, damn, because Viral, you got all 22s, right? You be getting all 22s.
No, I'm in this Discord. My boy be dropping them in there.
All right. So on them all 22s, do there be a release guy? Because I only be watching the goddamn entertainment versions of it. There be always be one of them running backs or one of them receivers on the shallow route open.
Yeah.
See?
Open his head. They be like, hey.
See? That's what I'm saying. Like he be looking for that deep shit, man. The motherfuckers be open, dog.
You know who else open?
Who?
Webster. I'm about to say Webster because everybody fucking name Webster be open.
Yeah, you can't guard him. You can't guard him. He's unguardable for real. He's fast and he's a route runner too. I like the way
Bro,
he play because he's fast as shit. His route running is damn near elite. About time he get up out of here, it's gonna be there.
he fast and quick. That's a skill. Like it's rare to see
So
fast and quick.
What's up, JB?
yeah, I'm about to say I'm just looking at stats because I'm like, do I want to bet this? I ain't betting no more. But
Nah,
so
we good.
Arizona out of sack percentages allowed, Arizona's 99th. In the last game, they had a 0% sack percentage, meaning he didn't get sacked last game. The most he's been sacked so far is uh in 2023, so that ain't even a thing. So this year has only been 4%. Shador was sacked 14% last week of his dropbacks.
Yeah, like that's what like he be bruh. I don't know, man. It's tough for me to say, but I gotta go with what I've been going with. And I told y'all why I'm not gonna keep repeating myself, but I got AZ. I got AZ for
Damn,
the
you got who? I didn't know you had Arizona.
Yeah, I got AZ for them.
Okay, it's too. They got too much. Both of them got too much bullshit. So it's like I couldn't bet this guy. I wouldn't.
I ain't bet. I ain't putting no bread on them. I'm just saying, like
He's
AZ.
gonna
I
take
think
the
AZ gonna
over.
got the edge. The only reason, you know what I mean. I got my reasons, but I ain't gotta repeat them. Those who know. You know what I'm saying. But y'all, hey, I'm finna get on up out of here, man. I'm about to go ahead and shut it down, man. Holla at my man Solid real quick before I go ahead and get off, man. But y'all, man, I appreciate y'all coming out, man, and everything. Make sure y'all hit that like one button for me, even though I got AZ. But those who know what the deal is, dog. Y'all know what it is out there. Make sure that y'all coming back, man. We gonna
All
try to
right,
do
man.
something, man. I appreciate you. AJB was good seeing you, fam.
Go
Me too, Drew. All right,
Hey.
bro.